Welcome to another night of TVC Promotions as we get ready for tonight's event. We have a stacked card for you all tonight as we plan to kick it off in the lightweight division. Moving over to two epic battles between the middleweights and ending the night with the big heavy hitters as we have three huge heavyweight battles. These events have been action-packed and you wouldn't want to miss out on this for the world. So make sure you have all what you need because these guys are on fire and you wouldn't want to miss out on the action that's about to take place.
Yo, it's former heavyweight champion Mike Tyson. Tune in Tennis Boxing Club on Saturday. It's gonna be a war. We got AD the champ going up against Matthew Bromfield. It's gonna be a ferocious war. You're not gonna wanna miss it. Live in Tennis Boxing Club pay-per-view.
AD the champ. 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 AD the champ.
Listen, Babby, former welterweight champion of the world, Kelbrook. This Saturday live on Tampa's Boxing Club, we got an absolute banger of a fight. I'm telling you, trust me. Between AJ the champ and Matthew Bromfield, it's going to be an absolute war. I'm telling you now, it's going to be absolute fireworks. So don't you miss it. Live Saturday pay-per-view event only on Tampa's Boxing Club. I'm telling you, it's going to be absolute war.
AD the champ, 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 AD the champ.
Let's get this fight going, boys. I'm getting interested.
Both got cast iron jaws, both hit hard, both stood toe to toe. Fucking recipe for.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to pay-per-view Saturday night IBF vacant IBF vacant championship. Yeah, Dylan, are you in the building, sir? Dylan must still be in the locker room with more
Yeah,
of the fighters.
I'm here.
Oh, okay.
I'm all good. Yeah, we got a very good opening fight on the card tonight. We've Matthew.
Yeah, first of all, I want to say, well, we would like to say thank you for all the new members that joined in the last 5 days. We really appreciate it. And this is Ross' debut. I never heard of him. My first time seeing him in the Fight Night community. So it's going to be interesting to see what he brings to the table tonight, Dylan.
What's going on, everybody?
What's up, AD? Ross is a part of the gym I'm in, A-Side Boxing. He's one of the best lightweights ever in the game. And then a very elite competitor. You'll be seeing a lot more Ross coming up now. But let's see how this fight goes first against Matthew, who is Wednesday night King of the Hill champion. Let's not forget.
Yeah, he did a tremendous job against John Rambo this past Wednesday, and now he's here competing on the card tonight. But it looks like Ross has some stuns up against the ropes in the first round. Ross is coming to the fight with a set of heavy hand center block gloves, huh, Dylan?
Yeah, Ross is very heavy-handed in every department. He always has been. I've had the honor to fight him a lot of times. Obviously in St. James, sparring a lot of times. Very good fighter, heavy-handed, and very accurate with the power shots. I mean, like, when he puts them together, he puts them together as good as I've ever seen anyone do it before. Put it like that.
Okay. AD, have you heard about Ross at all in the Fight Night community? Because this, like I explained, Dylan, this is my first time actually witnessing this brother.
Yeah, it's actually my first time too, man. But I guess I'll get to know him by the end of this fight.
Did you ever fight maybe a lightweight, Ross the variant?
No, I haven't had a chance to fight him yet, but I'm sure I will in the near future.
Well, it looks like Matthew is trying to go to the body with the hook, but he's coming up top with some looping right hands. They look dangerous.
Yeah, both fighters are exchanging heavy blows. Ross has definitely done better attitude starting off here in this fight. Getting the stun, he backed Matthew up with that.
It looked like Ross already came out in the rhythm.
Yeah, 100%. You're gonna take this one. But both fighters are landing some meaningful shots, but I definitely think Ross has got the better of the exchanges early.
Absolutely.
Good first round. I'd probably give that to Ross. I'll give him the nod from obviously stunning Matthew and the whole lot. So I'll go 1-0 Ross starting off. AD, how do you feel about the first round? Who are you giving that to?
It was kind of tough to judge, man. I kind of just tuned in to the fight, actually, so I didn't really get a good look at it. So
who'd you get that to, King?
I gave it to Ross due to the stun. Him hurting his opponent early on is a big crucial factor so far in this fight. It's interesting to see how it goes on. Will Matthew be able to make it down the stretch? And also what I noticed about this Ross as he's making his debut, he has excellent defensive tactics, but Matthew just broke through the defensive guard of that right when I was about to give him a compliment and stun him and push him up against the ropes. But before he was cracked, he has good defensive skill set here. But now the coin is flipped. Ross has Matthew stunned. This is a Rock'em Sock'em Robot fights, ladies and gentlemen. Both prize fighters are in the phone booth right off the bat. Dylan, I did not anticipate this starting off. This is a hell of an opener.
Well, hey, if you're in the same gym as me, you gotta know something. So, you know, at the end of the day, Ross
that
is
is
a great
true.
fighter.
Yeah, but he can't overlook Matthew, man. Matthew,
he
Matthew,
can.
great.
put him
He's
down,
he's
fellas.
a very great fighter.
Damn.
I did have the opportunity to fight Matthew, and yeah, he's a very heavy hitter. So.
Yeah, Matthew, I gave him the nickname Center Block Gloves for sure. He brings heavy artillery when he comes to the party, and that's for sure. You know, Matthew has not given up or throwing that looping right, overhand right over the top, over the glove of his opponent, Ross Garcia. I just think it's a matter of time, fellas, before that overhand right actually crashes home.
Yeah, most certainly, man. Both of these fighters, this fight shouldn't go the distance at all, man. There will be a knockout.
Well, the two fighters are landing an excruciating fucking hammer rate, so I definitely don't see it lasting the distance.
I don't see it going past round 7.
I don't see it going past round the 5th.
That's what I was going to say, but I was trying to give the fighters a benefit of the doubt, but I was actually going to say 5, too.
Range. Yeah, good work.
Matthew is controlling the pace. He's been a busy fighter at this point. He's not really worried about his opponent, power or technique at this point. It's all Matthew. He's on the front foot. I do believe if he capitalizes on the big straight or a big left hook, his opponent is going down again. Center block gloves. It's all Matthew at this point. I did still give Ross the first round, but it's been Matthew since then.
Yeah, Matthew seems to be just sneaking in them shots, making the difference. But Ross is a very good fighter, and he won't go down without a fight. Remember that. Very good fighter, especially in OWC, lightweight.
Yeah, from the looks of it, from ringside, Rambo agrees with us, man, on the 5th round knockout. He doesn't say who, but I'm guessing he's taking Matthew with the knockout in round 5.
Well, unofficially, Matthew is definitely pitching a shutout. The Fight Night judges gave him the first round, when clearly I had the first round score for Garcia.
I did. Ross was definitely in the first round. Well, in my opinion, depends what you just want to see, but I mean, in the first round, he made Matthew do the stanky leg halfway across the ring, and he caught him with a few punches too. So I definitely thought he won that round. But hey,
yeah, but Matthew does a good job of adjusting to his opponents too as well. You know what I mean? He finds the rhythm, and then he just takes over the fight. As you can see from what happened Wednesday night, the brilliant performance he put on at the end of the fight.
Yeah, no, 100%. Very good win, and he won the Welterweight King of the Hill title.
Yeah, he was very poised in that fight. Good analogy, AD.
It's like once he fights you, he just takes the DNA right from you. Like even going back from the Big Ant fight, when Big Ant upset him with the body shot, he totally dominated Big Ant the second fight.
And hey, there might be a third fight to come. You never know. Big Ant's the only one to get his hand raised over Matthew so far.
Yeah, I'm definitely waiting for that trilogy fight.
There's a killer body shot that ended the night for Matthew. But
There's that big straight right hand I mentioned. It looks like he's done, fellas. Matthew Brownfield gets the knockout in the fourth round. Congratulations, Matthew. Give it up to both prize fighters.
One hell of a fight, man. That's what Matthew does, man. He knocks him out. He gets it done. He does not leave it in the hands of the judge.
No, he doesn't. He came to make a statement tonight, and he made it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, up next we have D-Man versus Aaron Sherrard.
All right, shout out
Aaron
to
trained
D-Man.
this. Shout out D-Man.
Good luck to both fighters.
D-Man's been showing hell of improvement, man. He's on his way to the top, man. All he got to do is keep building his confidence, man. And D-Man's gonna be somebody you got to watch out for in the near future.
You know, just to piggyback off of that, AD, ever since he decided to go with the versatility training camp, it's been working out for him. Not too sure what they've been showing him, in the training camps and stuff like that, but it seems like the pressure fighting that he's been putting on, the body work he's been putting on, and just lasting, at times it seems like he gasses himself throughout the fight, but he doesn't. He lasts. He's right there in the fight to compete, and he ends the fight, and he has been doing a tremendous job on these last 3 come-outs that he has made.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. He got a good-ass trainer in this corner. Shout out to State.
Knockout Queen.
Knockout Queen, yeah, most definitely.
So, Clarissa Shields and Savannah Marshall is coming up real soon.
Oh, I hear it. Come on now, King.
Real soon.
I'll tell you. I'll put it. There'll be no croissants or steak on the table the night you lose that bet. I'll tell you now. I'll tell you, there's no hope. I'm telling you. All this shit. But actually, here's one here now. I just want to reach out to everyone and actually get King's comment on this. Where are you at tomorrow? Are you gonna do an Andy Ruiz watch party with me?
Oh, it's going down. It's definitely going down.
If you want to do it, I'll definitely hop on with you, 100%.
All right, what's your predictions? Who got who?
Well, I'll put it like this. You have to be smart about things here for a second. Ruiz is clearly the favourite. But if we want to break it down real quick, I'll break it down. Charles Martin knocked Luis Ortiz down, I think it was twice. Mm-hmm. Andy Ruiz got knocked down by Chris Arreola, I think it was twice too. So both fighters showed a weak chin in the past. Now, Ortiz is 43 years old, Ruiz is what, 33?
Right.
Might be older, might be younger actually, 31. He's got the
somewhere
leg.
around there.
If you want to make the money tomorrow, you got to bet on Luis Ortiz.
I'm taking Andy, man. He looks in great shape, man. He looks in the best shape I've ever seen, man. Here's the
thing. Andy Ruiz is the best fighter in the world at lying about shit and making shit look good. He
got Rambo taking Ortiz, okay. About stoppage. Okay.
But here's the thing. Andy Ruiz, in one of the videos he put up, showed that he had a 6-pack. And he got on the scales today. And there's more 6-packs of beer in my room than there is on his body. And he weighed in at the exact same weight as he did when he fought Joshua the first time. When he claimed in camp that he
he's
was
a lot
least...
slimmer.
No, he's not. He's the same exact...
That second fight. No, he's
no,
by far.
The first fight, not the second fight. He didn't
okay, my bad, I missed
it. They both weighed, he turned around last week and said he was going to weigh in at 240, 235, and he weighed in at 264 or something like that. He's capping all the way.
No, he's slim this fight. He's definitely in shape. He's in the best shape of his life at this point. And Matthew is taking Andy as well.
Well, to be honest with you gentlemen, it's hard for me to pick. You can't count the old man out. He is called King Kong for a reason. AJ none but a number. Andy, we haven't seen him since the loss. The workout videos and all that looks good. But will he be able to capitalize on what Eddie Reynoso has been teaching him against King Kong? Again, King
I think he
Kong.
does, man. I think he does. I think he retires King Kong, in my opinion. I think we yet to see what Andy really has. You know what I mean? I think we ain't even seen the best of him yet.
I think it's a 50-50 fight. Just because we haven't seen Andy in God's no win since the Joshua loss. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, but do you think King Kong would have dominated Anthony Joshua the way that he did that first fight?
I think King Kong beats Joshua. Joshua is so flat-footed. To go back to just this past fight with Alexander Usyk, he is a flat-footed heavyweight. He does not move his feet. He has no butterfly to his rhythm.
Too much muscle mass. He got too much muscle. That's what it is.
You know, I don't know how else to sum it up for you. And I mean, King Kong, he's even though that he's that veteran in the ring, he still, in my opinion, is a more well-rounded fighter than Anthony Joshua.
I can't cover it, man. I just can't wait till tomorrow, man. We'll get to find out.
Absolutely. It's going to be a barn burner. All right, it looks like Dylan is giving me the signal. They getting the hand wraps. The fighters are in the, in the locker room.
This should be one hell of a fight between Aaron and D-Man.
Yeah, this is going to be an epic fight.
Styles make fights, and these guys definitely have styles.
But I do not think Clarissa Shield and Savannah Marshall is a 50-50 fight. I think Savannah Marshall is going to step in the ring come, September 17th? Is it? It's only a week or so away. She's going to get the business handed to her. Clarissa has fought way more than her, has fought way more tougher competition than her, got way more belts than her to prove her legacy in the ring thus far. Savannah Marshall just now got a belt.
But you got to update your resume every time. I mean, there's a star is born every day. So you can't go off of what you've done and what you had. It's about when the fight happens, who wants it more. That's what it's going to come down to. And to be honest, man, I'm kind of nervous for Clarissa Shields, man. I don't know, man. It could be an upset.
Man, I can't believe the words that I'm hearing coming out of your mouth, bro.
I mean, boxing is boxing, man. Anybody got a chance, and with the power that she holds, man, she definitely has a chance.
So what? She knocked out her last opponent. The girl was a sitting target. I mean, you could have threw a fork at her and you would have checkmated her.
Her A game. If Shields ain't on her A game that night, then she could be the next victim to fall. You know what I mean? To that.
How can she not be on her A game? She got great head movement. She has an immaculate jab.
Yeah, but
she has great foot work. I mean,
you still have an off night even though you've been training hard. You can still have an off night. Like, something cannot be right. You know what I mean? That's what happened to Sugar Ray when he first fought Duran. I mean, he trained hard for that fight, but I mean, he came fight night. He wasn't feeling it. So I mean, upsets can happen. So I'm just saying, like, I ain't saying she's gonna lose. I'm just saying I'm a little nervous about it.
I know, I totally get it. And I'm not trying to make this a rival. As you can see, obviously, I'm Team Clarissa, but I don't really see what the Savannah Marshall really has to bring to the table. She's not really all that special to me. She's not.
Well, it's a time and place for everything. She could show up special that, you know what I mean, come fight night, so.
Yeah, you're right. She can shock the world.
Exactly.
All right.
We'll see, man.
Dylan is giving me the signal that both fighters is just about ready for the ring walk. Thank you guys for staying tuned in. We really appreciate it. And we're getting ready to bring the next one.
Shout out to everybody that's tuned in, man. We love y'all, man, and we're going to continue to bring y'all the best shows we possibly can. Thank you all. God bless everybody.
What's up, Fight Night community? All right, Aaron Sherrard. He is the ex King of the Hill champion. He put on an upset against John Rambo one night for the belt and ended up winning, but did not win the rematch. It was a fluke, and now he's back to try to prove that he belongs amongst elites, amongst the greats of the Kings of the Ring. So let's see how he brings the ruckus tonight. He do have a very tough opponent. D-Man is on a hot streak. I mean, he's like a moving locomotive train. He been mowing them down, line them up, and he's knocking them down. He's like a bowling ball, giving them pins. D-Man.
And D-Man puts in a lot of work, too, behind the scenes. He does a lot of training, a lot of sparring, you know what I mean, leading up to the fight. So he's not to be overlooked.
Not at all. I do see D-Man coming in for the win tonight.
Yeah, I'm leaning more on D-Man this fight, too, as well. What do you think, Dylan?
Aaron has showed great poise with his win over Fra that time. He's very raw and unknown to me. I mean, I caught him in training camp and he looked good, but I want to see him in the flesh in the ring in a 10-round fight. You know, all the fights he's been in, you know, they've been kind of close quarter, ending early type of shit. So I wanna see him in a fight where I get to see more of him.
Okay, yeah, I feel you. I don't really have too much information on Aaron. I only seen him fight maybe twice, so he won one and he lost one, so that's all the information I got. So here's another look at him. I'll be able to judge him a little more this fight.
No, 100%.
Stacy is in the building. Stacy has just pulled up, supporting D-Man. Shout out to D-Man. His fans has pulled up.
Pretty great fight.
You know, the Knockout Queen has been that silent promoter. You know, she's been putting her fighters in big positions, setting them up for the big paydays. And I do believe somebody out of her camp will fight for a title shot very soon.
Absolutely.
All right, just to get to know you round the fun round. Each guy is trying to figure it out. I see D-Man is trying to establish the jab and use a body work technique early on. Let's see if that's part of his game plan as the fight plays on.
D-Man sitting on the outside now. Oh, nice shot by Pacquiao there. This should be a good fight. I'm looking forward to this fight. It's a very interesting fight.
Well, I tell you this, it's been exciting watching these fights Wednesdays and Saturday nights, fellas. To see who's the best of the Fight Night community. We have a mixed and very diverse club here. Some members come from True Sim Boxing. Some members come from Fight Night Elite. Some members are from the Doghouse, and some members are from Fist of Glory, so on and so forth. We got versatility gamers in the house. We have a very diverse club. It's very intriguing to see who's going to be the best. I mean, from all of this talent coming from different sides of the globe, AD, it's kind of exciting to see. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh man, I love it, man. It's action packed. I love going into every group, man, and getting to know new fighters, man, and training with fighters and fighting against fighters, man. And it it's good for the community, man, where we can all just come together and share this platform together, man. It's great, man. I love it.
Yeah, to the comment at ringside, I do apologize, but unfortunately, D-Man has his audio turned off, so that's the reason why there's no fight night music.
VG is the best.
Oh, he has the punches turned off too.
I think everybody would say theirs is the best, Stacy. but it's all love, you know what I mean?
Who's the best?
She in the crowd shouting it loud, VG.
VG. Shout out to VG.
Is that boxing gym though? Or is
Nah,
it,
you know that's what she represents.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
her
yeah,
brand.
yeah.
You know what I mean? That's Stacy's brand. So yeah, I support the brand too, man. I'm a big fan of what she got going on. So
yeah, no,
whenever
very
y'all
good.
get a chance, man, go on over to VG, man, and experience that all the games that be going on. You know what I mean? Different styles and different shit, man.
Knockout Queen, why don't you drop that link so they'll know how to follow you? Not
Yeah.
only on the personal page, but also in the group as well. So why don't you drop those 2 links if you will? Appreciate it.
It's very, very entertaining.
And I definitely say that there's 2 big well, as matchmaker, I'm gonna be trying my hardest to make a double on Savannah Marshall and Chris Shields weekend. With a surprise factor. I want to try to do an all women's
Yeah,
main event in
I
boxing
feel like you
and
got
all
something cooking up. Yeah, I can already
an
see
all
where you going.
women's fight night fight.
I think that'd be great for women's boxing, man.
In and
Shout out
outside
to
the
all the
ring,
women.
and for gaming too.
Right.
I'm gonna try and make it. You know, both parties have their demands. I will try my best to cater for everyone in this scenario to make it happen, and let's see if I can make it happen. And if not, maybe AD might be able to spring into action and help out with negotiations. I know AD's a very big part of the team.
Hey, big fights take time, man. Can't rush it. But
No rush,
D-Man
no
is
touch.
looking good, man, with the body shots, man.
He
I
is.
like
He's
the way
really
putting
working
his
the
punches
outside pretty
together.
well. He's working the outside very well now.
I
Very
would
happy
like to
with
see
it so
him
far.
use his jab a little more, but
No, but see that he's going left, right, left, right, left, right.
yeah, he's
You know,
he's keeping Pacquiao off balance, that's for sure. Ooh, landing some big hooks. Landing some
right
big
hook, and
hooks.
he goes down. Boom!
Ooh.
Like a
Yeah,
shotgun.
D-Man is definitely
Like a
part
fucking
of
whip.
Stacy's gym. She's a big hooker, and you can tell he got that from Stacy.
But even before that, he was going right hook, left hook, right hook, left hook. He was piecing them up.
Yeah, beautiful combinations.
I think Aaron's legs are gone. I mean, Aaron needs to step in the inside and make something work. He's sitting on the outside and he's getting tagged left, right, and center. He needs to rotate in the inside, work the body, and hook to the head. Come on, make something happen.
It's all about that pressure when it comes down to D-Man, and he's letting it be known.
You see the way D-Man's
Ooh,
tap dancing on
nice
the
up
outside?
top downstairs.
Just on the outside. Ba, 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 ba. Move, ba, 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 ba. Move. Like he's
Yeah,
not
he's keeping
engaging
that
in the
jab going.
scenario.
I think
He's
he
not
might have heard me
engaging-
from ringside. He's putting it together now.
Well,
Yeah, but you see why D-Man's not sitting there waiting for Pacquiao's power to hit him. He's popping the shots and rotating out.
Ooh, nice
Pacquiao
hooks.
seems to be lost.
Let's just hope D-Man don't gas out with the high intensity. He's throwing a lot of punches early in the fight.
Well, I'm quite sure he has his coach screaming at him and keeping him focused throughout the fight. I do know how they get down over there. I'm a witness because way Bunk Forrest did me before I retired. You know, Stacy was all in his ear, so I'm quite sure either Raymel 123 or Stacy is giving D-Man good coaching skills right now. And,
Oh, most definitely.
you know, he's gonna
And
come
actually-
out on top probably tonight.
And actually, something that I didn't wasn't aware of till literally I think it was 2 days ago. King said he retired after his last fight, and actually she wanted to make an announcement that actually Bunk is officially retired too, actually, which was surprising.
Shout out
He
to
was
Bunk.
he was doing very well. He lost one fight. I thought he could definitely come back and do more, but unfortunately, He hung up the gloves in his
Yes.
last fight, and respect to him.
Yeah, shout out to Bunk, man. For his short career, he did have a great career for it to be so short.
He'll be back. Watch.
I believe it was the injury.
Once a fighter, always a fighter.
Interesting to see now as the fight goes on. D-Man was blown a little bit. Pacquiao is not.
Yeah, this is top of the third round. Unofficially, I have it 1-1. It's an even fight. But D-Man has really shown the more precise shots between the two matches. Let's see how this third round gets down.
Coming to you from the chat, Joe Bell says you guys are easy work, man. If you feel like anybody's easy work, man, just sign yourself up, man, and get on the card.
You know, I like the way Mike Tyson said it. Like, you know, he was one of the best to say it. He said, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face.
Exactly. You gotta back up what you're talking, man. If you feel like anybody's easy work, man, sign yourself up. All you gotta do is get with Dylan and he will match you up with anybody.
This is a great fight so far. Both fighters are bringing their A game. You could tell that they worked on some good techniques throughout the training camps. I like how D-Man, the last few fights, he was all about pressure. And it seems like he's being that outside fighter this fight. It's kind of interesting to see. This is something new by D-Man. Versatility Gamers is living up to the definition of the name, versatility. Keeping it hot, keeping it fresh, and keeping it correct.
Yeah, he's definitely frustrating Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao looks like he's still in training camp with the shadow boxing that he's doing. He's just swinging and he's hitting nothing.
D-Man just dropped him. Big uppercut from D-Man.
SAD.
Shout out to Leroy. He in the chat.
Oh,
What up,
nice
dog?
right hook. That
What
right
up,
hook's been a
Leroy?
nice shot. Oh, in replay. You can hear me now, can you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's a really bad storm around my area, and it's fucking up my whole internet for some reason here at the moment. I think we're all good now.
Brother. It's all good. Welcome back.
Thank you, AD. Appreciate it. I tell you one thing, Pacquiao want to get fucking going because right now he's being knocked down twice on a right hook. He's trying to find the outside, which is ridiculous because he don't have the reach to fucking do it. I mean,
I think,
to do Pac.
I think he might need to go train with Stacy after this fight.
He needs to get one of the top training
He needs a
camps throughout the
trainer. He
community.
needs to get with somebody.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you one thing: if he stepped by my camp, he definitely be in the better fucking mindset. But there's only so much I can teach everybody because some of it is natural raw skill, and there's certain things I can't teach. So it is what it is.
Well, you know, I would like to say Aaron Sherrard has a good foundation. He has a good understanding of the boxing fundamentals. If somebody would just get with him and work on his footwork and the jab, setting stuff up with the jab, and know when to be the outside or inside fighter, I think he'd make a statement in this club.
I can be his trainer right now and tell him that he needs to fucking start making a move, slip in the inside and work that body, come up to the head. He's too.
I would agree.
He's standing on the outside, like hit me. How many times do you want to hit me? Like I don't know. This is going to beneficial, D-Man. Unless he's kept his. Pacquiao has the power. Well, unfortunately, where he's thrown from. There's no fucking power because he's not landing nothing.
D-Man is making them miss and making them pay a lot. Good technique and good skill set tonight. Ring IQ, I should say, by D-Man.
Yeah. And that's to be expected, man. I've worked with D-Man a whole lot, and he's just getting better and better.
But D-Man's a very good fighter. And what annoys me about most people is that a lot of people sleep on D-Man's name. A lot of people turn around and say, it's only D-Man, you know? Yeah, it's only D-Man till you get in the ring. And then you lose.
Win, lose, or draw,
Oh.
beat me if you can, right? And I think that goes for everybody in the fight night community. It look easy when you standing ringside, fellas. We all know that. But once that opponent gets in the ring with you, we all know it's a different story.
Oh, no, 100%. 100%. And the thing about it is, too, a lot of people, they'll be, like, saying shit. Like, I'd beat him, I'd beat this guy. But they're sitting on the outside looking in. I'm eating, like, it could be anyone. They're inside eating, and someone's looking out saying, damn, I'd love to eat that shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm. But D-Man is putting on a tremendous performance, and everything is being led off the jab.
the problem is with Pacquiao is, how, with the power and ferocity he has, which I've had the great opportunity to fight with Pacquiao a few times, and I'm very fucking good with him. You can't sit in the outside, pawn a jab out there that's not landing, and then try throw a power shot that's not landing either. Find your rangefinder and rotate your way in.
Well, he's going to gas himself. I mean, D-Man has the heavier hands. It's no explanation for that. You are absolutely correct, Dylan, but that's just the way I see it.
Stand on the outside. Yeah, but you looking at it from a standpoint here. You're a fighter with less range than the other fighter, and you're fighting on the outside,
Right.
moving yourself up and down and wiggle waggle or whatever you want to do. And then you throw a jab and you miss by miles, and then you throw a power shot that's not going to land. Fucking more chance of king if you win the lottery tomorrow than the power shot landing. Like, hello, what's going on here?
Yeah.
What fucking trainer? What fucking trainer are you using? Because the trainer puts you in the right direction. I mean, like, D-Man's cut. He's huffing and puffing a bit in the corner. But back now, standing still, wiggling a little bit, throwing a jab that's missing, throwing another power shot after that that's not landing either. It's like, what? What do you want to do? Do you want the referee to hit D-Man over the top of the head?
Well, the way D-Man is fighting is the way Pacquiao should be fighting. He should be working the angles on Sugar Ray instead of the other way around.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. That's the thing about, like, a lot of fighters and shit. Like, it's very easy to jump in there with a high overall fighter and say, yeah, I got Pacquiao, I'm all good. Pacquiao not all good if you use Pacquiao in the right way. Pacquiao
Exactly.
no good if you use him in the wrong way.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, so, like, it really begs to differ, because
Just bear with us. Dylan is in a bad area. He'll be back in a second. But Pac-Man just floored Leonard with a big right hook. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Did you guys
And
you guys
that's
watch
what
this?
and that's what I was worried about with D-Man. He was throwing a lot of punches, man. I worried he would gas himself out, man, and it's starting to look like it's coming true.
Well, this is top of the 5th round. It's going down in everyone's town.
Pacquiao could definitely take over the rest of this fight
Yeah, he can.
if D-Man doesn't start fighting, slowing the pace down and just jab and move and box the right way.
D-Man is in a brawler formation, I would say.
Yeah, D-Man is actually starting to shadow box himself, missing a bunch of shots and throwing a bunch of unnecessary punches. So he needs to slow down his pace and work off his jab for the rest of this fight.
Yeah, I mean he He's up on the cards. I mean, he really can just coast it. To be honest, he don't really have to do nothing big. And to be also another thing I would like to point out, Pac-Man is gas. You see how he's standing there with his mouth wide open. He's basically doing a two-man shuffle against those ropes there as he's circling around the one area. You hear versatility coach in the ring side saying, "Take your time, D-man. Say next round, box him. Don't get greedy."
That's up to D-Man if he want to listen to his coach or not. If he takes the advice, he should be good. If not, D-Man could end up on the other end of the win. He could be a loser tonight.
Well, I'm back in the cut now. Sorry, I plugged out my Xbox and brought it downstairs, so I actually forgot. Just as a D-Man got knocked down, I was saying something, and then all of a sudden, bang.
Nah, you good. We know you're storming over there. We know it's all bad over there.
Shit weather, to be honest with JD.
Yeah, but D-Man seems to be losing momentum, man. He needs to start boxing and quit and stop trying to. Don't fight Pacquiao, box Pacquiao.
Well, the thing about it is, which is funny about this fight, is Aaron has been so off on everything. Most of the fight, and all of a sudden now, bang, he's come out of nowhere. It's like it's a game plan. He's starting to take over. Got the knockdown, looking good, looking fit, looking ready. D-Man's huffing puffing in the corner saying, "Oh my god, I didn't expect this." So it's going to be very interesting as this fight goes on.
D-Man is cut on both eyes, one under the left and one up on over the right.
And it's still a whole half of a fight left, man. So D-Man's in big trouble at this point. He started off good.
I wouldn't say he's in big trouble, but
no, he's in big trouble.
He needs to.
D-Man is not. I mean, he's an okay finisher, but the way it's going, the momentum has definitely shifted, man. And I don't like the way D-Man's looking at this point.
I agree with AD. I think D-Man needs to play the victim, capitalize on the counter, and work off the jab, collect points.
But hey, D-Man has to make every punch count at this stage.
Yeah. I would
See,
stop
the thing
doubling
with
up on
D-Man.
I'm sorry,
Exactly.
AD, go ahead.
No, what I'm saying, the thing with D-Man is he don't know how to make adjustments. He's still fighting this fight as if he has 100%. But D-Man is gassed out, so he needs to quit trying to brawl and box. Use the jab, set up the right hand, and keep moving.
His coach ringside is screaming the same thing.
Well,
D-Man.
yeah,
I agree with
hand, AD.
Stacy. I definitely agree with Stacy.
AD, left hand, he's sent up the.
Well, if he's switching southpaw, I mean, he needs to just work the jab and just work off the jab. He needs to beat him off the jab for the rest of this fight.
I 100% agree. But it's about a minute left in the 6th round. It looks like Aaron Sherrard is starting to turn that coin little by little each and every round as we get to the second half of this fight.
Yeah, it's getting very dangerous for D-Man.
I agree. He definitely need to get in his range and counter Knockout Queen. And timing is everything. Timing is everything because, when Aaron Sherrard comes in, he's not swinging because he's expecting D-Man to swing. If you notice, he's making D-Man miss.
Yeah, he's baiting him.
Yes. But D-Man just caught him.
Up.
He just caught him and dropped him. Timed him with the straight right there. That was beautiful right there by D-Man. All right, can Aaron Sherrard weather the storm? He's about to be saved by the bell as there's only 7 seconds left in the 6th round.
Okay, that should put D-Man in a more comfortable spot, so he just needs to continue to box from here on out.
100. Right now, unofficially, how do you have it, AD?
I got D-Man up. I think was just going into round 7. It may be Aaron may have won 2 rounds, but as far as I'm concerned, D-Man is still winning this fight.
I agree. I have D-Man up as well. I still think he needs to slow his rhythm down a little bit. But hey.
Yeah, because there's still plenty of time left for Pacquiao to turn this fight around.
But once you use that hot stadium mustard on top of that hot dog, hey, kind of hard to dial down the spice. Wouldn't you agree, AD?
Yeah, it is, but you just gotta find a way to turn that switch off when you don't need it. You know what I mean? Well, he's still hurting Pacquiao though, so I mean,
yeah,
D-Man's comfortable right now. D-Man's very relaxed. He feel like he got this fight in the bag.
Well, I think one thing that's playing in his favor, he rehydrated at. Man, I mean, he came in as the bigger man tonight, so I don't think he's respecting his opponent power at all. As you can see, he just put him down.
Yeah, I agree. That just may be the end of Pacquiao.
I still think Pacquiao got some more dog to bite, some more bone to bite off of, a little meat to chew.
Yeah, but I don't see him getting past this round.
Oh, not with the knockdown, of course
D-Man,
not.
if I was D-Man, I would turn it up right now and go ahead and get him up out of there.
I disagree. I
What
think
is going
D-Man
on with
should still
D-Man?
play the victim. I still think he should play safe and
he
play
had
the
him
victim.
hurt. He should have smelt that blood. If he was a real killer, he would have got him up out of there. As soon as Pacquiao got up, he should have went for the kill. But I mean, if he want to play it smart, that's cool as well. But I would have went and destroyed him. Because his legs were still shaky as he got up, so I would have just went and ended the fight. Some fighters got a killer instinct, some fighters don't.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I mean, killer instinct, no killer instinct. I still would have said fight smart and play the victim. But he has taken out Aaron Sherrard. Everybody give it up to D-Man. That was one
Shout
hell
out
of a
to
fight.
D-Man. Good shit.
As you see the scorecards there.
I'm the one to listen to, Stacey. You got to remember, I box for real, so I think I know what I'm talking about. I think I'm certified to say what I'm saying. But shout out to D-Man. He got the job done.
All right, up next we have Chris J versus Alex, the assassin.
I'm Uncle AD.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, AD has a special interview coming up after the next fight, so stay locked and loaded. Right now, while we're in intermission, please take the time to go get a restroom break. Restock all your snacks, hot dogs, hamburgers, chicken wings. Y'all know the drill. And we'll be right back in 5.
Okay, yeah, all right.
Good work, D-Man. Shout out to both fighters.
Yes, congratulations to both fighters.
Bounce straight.
I'm sure Aaron will regroup and get back to business on the next event.
We also got the Canelo and Triple G coming up real soon as well. Anybody have any predictions of that fight?
And I'm not even going to dance around the idea of being out like this one.
That's more like an exhibition. Come on, King. We all know who's gonna win that fight.
Like,
I'm interested to see who y'all got. I know who I'm rolling with.
Canelo.
What?
Expecting
The
Triple
thing
G
is-
to win.
the thing about it is, I know you're interested to know who we've got, but we've only got one guy to back, so
Right.
you know who we've got.
Shit.
You know,
Look, y'all millennials can ride with Canelo. Don't underestimate the old man. I think Triple G got something to prove, and he gonna come out and prove it.
all right, that's great. That's great. So after,
Now with
so
Canelo
after,
coming off the loss, he don't.
look. So here's the thing. After me taking your bank balance against with Savannah Marshall against Crystal Shields, you're gonna work hard to get your bank balance back up normal, and you're gonna lose it all again. Triple G against me. Fucking hell.
As I can recall, you lost that last bet. So
But I won the best bet.
my streak is doing real good. That's okay. That's okay. We tit for tat, but I
Yeah, but
guarantee you.
Dylan's percentage is still high as far as calling the fight, like getting them right. Like, he probably only got one prediction wrong so far since we've been doing this shit. Maybe two at the most, but he's been calling them on point there lately. Man. You can
That's
win a
a
lot
fair
of money
assessment.
fucking with.
That's a fair assessment. I agree with that.
I
I
definitely
think Leno won a big chunk change of money, man, with fucking with that. Shout out to Leno. You know what I mean? He paid his rent up a little bit. You know what I mean? So,
Well, I put it like this. When Crystal Shields and Savannah Marshall get in the ring, and Crystal Shields gets hit by a big punch and goes down, does his stanky leg. King's gonna be doing that stanky leg too.
shout out to Rico. Rico's in the building. Rico wants to get on one of these cars, man. I'm sure you will, Rico.
Yeah. Hit me up. I'll get you on. Get you in the group chat and get you going.
All right, it looks like the boys in back is ready to make their ring walk. Oh, this is gonna be a barn burner. Thanks for tuning in. Chris J versus Alex the Assassin. Alex has been taking a few lumps over the top of the head since he has come out of retirement. Hasn't really been campaigning that well, but he has a heart of a lion. Can never count him out. So
Oh no,
I think
he's not to be slept on. Alex is a great fighter.
I
not
think
to be
he's
slept
here
on.
to make a statement tonight, y'all. I really do.
He most likely could. 100%. Gonna be a great fight.
Ladies, good evening.
May the
I'm
best
Joe
man win.
Tessitore alongside Teddy
Absolutely.
Atlas, and
Good
we
luck to both
welcome you
fighters.
To the New Orleans State Palace Theater
For
for
sure.
tonight's main event. 10 rounds in the middleweight division, and the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has. When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. Staying away from those headshots.
All right,
from
Alex
his
is
defense
bringing the
up top.
pressure. He got the high guard.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own.
Hey, Chris J made me know it on his debut last Wednesday. He was hotter than the 4th of July. Fireworks was happening that night.
He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty.
Yeah, Chris is a good fighter.
Leonard's defense is paying off now. Back to the body.
It looks like Alice is very calm.
What do you look for early on when
He's
you're analyzing
blocking
a fight of
his
two
opponent's
power punchers
shots
facing off
so
against each
far,
other that gives you a clue
and he's
as to
trying
which
to
way this
capitalize on the
Who's
counter
doing the little things a
or
little
the,
bit
or
better?
the major
Who's using
openings
the
at
jab?
times.
Who's controlling range?
At least so far in
Hey,
this first
who's
round as
thinking
we
better?
halfway through.
Frustrating his opponent with great defense.
Yeah, Alex is actually pushing the projectile right now.
It's definitely his
Pushing forward.
tempo, right?
Mm-hmm. The tempo's good too. Just fought all fight. He's a machine. Good fighter.
Following up with a jab by Sugar Ray Leonard. That's a flush shot.
That was
taking
a
away those
mean body
shots
shot
with
by
the left
Leonard.
hand. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Leonard's combination punching working out well there.
Leonard
He
is
landed
busy
3
with the
solid
jab
shots.
and a three-punch
Final 10
combination.
seconds of round number 1. Let's go. Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Parries that punch intended for the head.
I like Chris J. Chris J got some
Showing
good
you what
footwork.
it takes to be the best in this business.
He's one of the best
Good, crisp
I have
combos.
seen as far as making debuts on the in and out footwork technique. This is his second fight,
Great work offensively, landing that combination by Marvin Hagler.
and it looks like he wants to be tapped one day. Oh, what a hell of a counter.
That is a strong uppercut there.
Bombs are being thrown, and it's only the second round.
Leonard sitting back right now, Teddy, and looking for that
Yeah, this fight will
counterpunch
not be
opportunity,
going into the
isn't he?
judges'
Yeah,
hands.
that's
for
exactly
sure.
what he's doing.
No,
He's
definitely
waiting,
not.
You know, he sees that his opponent is in his armory, so to speak. You know, he's in his castle. He's getting him to come out of his castle. He wants him to come out of his castle, so now he can attack.
Oh, he missed the headbutt. Alex came over the top with a hook.
Everybody found so much out about Sugar Ray Leonard on that night back in 1981 when he came up with the 14th round TKO of Tommy,
Another big
the
explosive
Hitman Hearns.
counter
Remember
hook
Dundee
from,
that night? Remember Angelo Dundee in the corner,
Chris
Sugar Ray
J.
Leonard?
Yeah, he said, you're blowing it, kid. And, of course, he was right, and he responded to that. Sugar Ray Leonard, in that fight, he had to deal with 2 fights. You know,
Dylan, who
early
would you
on,
say
he
who's the A-side
dealing
fighter
with
in this
Tommy
fight?
Hearns, this real big
Well,
guy,
Chris
this
is
puncher.
definitely, but
He had to box a
the
little
thing
bit,
about
and
it
then
is,
later on, Hearns got
Alex is
hurt,
pushing
started
forward
moving,
at
and
relentless
then
rate right
Leonard
now.
had to be the
So you never know.
executioner.
You never know
He
who
had
can take
to all of a
control.
sudden go after the guy that he thought he was going to be boxing all night.
Well, Hagler is definitely known as
Look at
one
that
of the middleweight
combination by
kings, right
Sugar
along
Ray
with
Leonard.
Sugar Ray Leonard. But him and Duran, I do
Solid
believe,
shot,
had
the
the
overhand
harder
left.
hitting hands throughout the 4.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one.
Yeah, that's
Gotta
right.
love the work by
Most definitely
marvelous
did.
Marvin Hagler. Hagler's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Good clean shot. Solid.
Holy crowley!
Hagler's opponent. He knew exactly how to
What
deliver
a
that
big
power
left
punch
hook
to score
from
the
Sugar
knockdown.
Ray Leonard.
Damn.
Yeah, Sugar Ray is
Marvin
definitely
Hagler's
landing
back
the
up,
most
but is
cleaner
he
punches.
back
So
in the fight?
We're gonna find out in
Hagler
a
needs to
second
do something.
whether or not he loses
Get
his
off
head.
that
Now,
line.
he
He's
stands there
standing right in
straight.
front of
If you're the
Sugar
trainer,
Ray.
you better get up on those
Sitting
steps and
target
stop
at this
it.
point.
He's not right.
He's trying to push him backwards, not being effective right now.
SRL getting rid of that punch. Halfway through this round here. That works out really well. Throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that.
They is at a high pace already. Minute left in the third round.
Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
I think everybody's campaigning on what's going to be the fight of the night, man. Everybody's bringing it tonight. It was a wonderful night of fights.
Hagler's combination punching is working well.
Absolutely. We definitely have a stacked hype card. Shout out to Dylan for making that possible. And
Appreciate it.
We are in the building.
Digs in with a good
Yeah,
solid
Dylan is a
uppercut
hell of a
after
match.
taking one.
Down
Rico,
straight.
if you're still in the building,
Keeps his hands up
get with
defensively,
Dylan,
protecting
he will
the
match you
head.
up.
Really frustrating
Down
his
straight,
opponent
100%.
down. Leonard
You
so
too,
Love it.
Joe Bell.
sound, it doesn't
Joe
make for
Bell,
an
you
easy
said
target.
everybody's easy work. We'll get your ass on the court.
Very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his
I
opponent
hate Joe.
now.
I think I
If
know
you
his
notice,
name,
he's getting
yeah,
a little tentative. He's afraid to let
Thank
the
God.
punches go because
Hey, fight me at
when he
lightweight.
misses, he's worried he's going to
Joe
leave it
Bell.
open.
You gonna put your belt? You gonna put your belt on the line, champ?
Leonard's up 3-zip on
Which
Teddy's
belt?
scorecard,
I
but
have so many.
obviously he's putting together a big here.
Hey.
You
Here's a
two,
punch.
that-
He's
that's
walking straight in.
A-side
Make
for
up
a
your
reason.
own mind.
Why is that
Straight
go back to
punches.
A-side?
Hard
I
straight
might be. I do different
That is
personas.
exactly what the
As
corner
Tactician
wanted to see.
King when I came
Good
into the Fist of
combination
Glory.
punch
That was
by
A-side for a
Sugar Ray
reason.
Leonard.
Now I'm fucking everybody's favorite fighter. Shit.
Hagler is trying to put some bread down in that basket, but Sugar Ray has a closed, tight defense.
Nice work blocking
But
that.
Hagler comes in and
Smoke,
capitalizes
dude,
on
get
a
me
counter
hype.
uppercut.
Ooh.
Leonard's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Good effective work with that straight right hand.
These two make great dance partners.
Off to the
Give
side.
it up
a
to
little
Chris
swing
J.
and a miss going
and
upstairs.
Alex.
Halfway through round number 4.
Yeah, I would like to see Alex be first, man. One thing in boxing, you always want to be first with your punches. Don't wait on your
Hagler's
opponent.
cut is on the cheek. And
Absolutely.
You can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Sugar Ray Leonard's really impressing us here. Defensively impressing us. I mean, it's so
Ooh, that
easy
was
to
a
say,
mean
wow,
one
look at the
right
punching,
there.
Look at the power. But Teddy, you got to appreciate what he's doing with defense.
Yeah, well, that's one of the reasons why you can say that you appreciate, you know, the aggression or the power and all these things. He can afford to be aggressive because he doesn't get hit.
Not able to land the uppercut.
Pay-per-view Saturday has lived up to his name. We done seen some
Final 10
big punches,
seconds.
knockout. I hope you guys are entertained as much as I am.
Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in.
Oh,
And
man.
that's the end of round 4.
These guys are banging it
Leonard's
out like
gotta
they
feel
Crips
good
and
about
Bloods in
himself
this
after that
motherfucker.
last round. He really damaged
What's your
Shout
say,
out to both.
cuz?
Shout out to both fighters. Shit. I'm getting a headache watching these motherfuckers land these punches.
The crowd has shouted his name. Let's see if Leonard is able to capitalize on that momentum.
By Marvin Hagler.
Hagler is putting on a tremendous fight. He's very tactical. He's making it difficult for Sugar Ray. Sugar Ray is sneaky. He just pops in a counter.
Sugar Ray Leonard's best asset is a little bit of an unorthodox athleticism, and right now, his opponent can't deal with it.
No, he's frustrating him. I mean, you're right. You know, being awkward the way he is, that is really what gives his opponents troubles because they get so confused.
Ramel
by that, so
123
irritated by
ringside
that,
says,
they get
nice
out of that
advice,
fight.
AD, about Ali versus Foreman. Change that statement,
You see
fam.
how quickly he pulls the trigger on the hook after that block.
What's up, my dog?
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Looking good.
These guys are at a pace that's hard to fight at. It's very exciting to see him do it at this high level.
Showing you that sublime skill right
Three-punch
now with
combination,
that
two-punch
combo.
combination, jab, hook, uppercut. They giving it all to you guys
Hagler
tonight.
Counter punch there. Seconds to go in this round. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. This has been an absolutely dominating performance by Sugar Ray Leonard, and he's doing it the way that judges
Yeah,
like
Chris
for it
J. I
to
got
be
Chris
done,
J up
with
on the
clean
cards.
and
What about you,
effective
AD?
Yeah, making their job a little easier.
Yeah, I got
He's
him up,
gonna
but I
start
mean,
up
not
really
by
well
much.
that time, and it
I
protects
think
his
it's a
head.
close fight.
What a nice combo by
Oh,
Marvin
yeah.
Hagler.
Alex
There
is
are
right there. I
opportunities that are
mean,
here
yeah, I
for
only
him.
got
Yeah,
Sugar Ray up by
counterpunch
one round, to be
opportunities
honest
because
with
he's
you. I
got
don't
an
have him up
opponent
a
who's
lot.
walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something
Like,
back
this
at
fight
him
can
a
go
little.
either way.
Absolutely. Dylan, how are you seeing the fight so far? I think what Dylan Weather has taken him out. He's going to have to
Not
reset his
hitting
audio.
his mark there, going upstairs. Leonard's
Shout out to
combination
my
punching
dog,
is just
Gerald,
perfect
man.
there.
Gerald
Three
in the
punches
building,
landing.
Indiana in this motherfucker.
Dangerous left hand from Hagler.
Everybody drop where you at, man. Where you from? Shout out to everybody.
I'm going to rep my set, Cleveland, Ohio.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6.
Ohio in the building. Shout out to Ohio. I was actually born in Ohio, but I was raised in Indiana.
That is Boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Sugar Ray Leonard. Went to the body there, but unable to connect.
I still
Southpaw
appreciate
right jab,
Chris
then the
J.
left hand.
Defensive skill set is at a high level, but not to discredit Alex. Alex defensive skill set is on a high
And
level
now
as
he's
well.
acting like a fighter.
I done had an
Coming
opportunity to
back
fight
with the
Alex a
right
few
hand
times in the
after
fight night
getting
community,
scored upon.
and he's
Marvin
no joke.
Hagler's lack of defense right
Yeah, he
now
definitely
is
pushed
showing
his
up.
face
His
the whole
opponent's
fight.
scoring with
Very
the right
good.
Oh,
hand
yeah.
consistently.
Yes,
I've
he
had my
started
share
target
with
to that
Alex too.
early on.
Yeah,
And
he's
just
whooped my
stayed
ass.
with it. Nothing
And the next fight up next, just so everyone knows, is it's
Not
actually
able to
going to
land
be
the
Pride
headshot.
against Joseph Webb.
Good
That's the
look
next
at
fight
the
up
hand
next,
after he
just
got
so everyone
hit.
knows.
And round 6
should be a great
Joseph's
coming
going
to
to
an
stream,
end.
as always.
Leonard's in position right now to really bring home a good victory. He's
All right,
up on
that's
the
right
punch
after
stats. He's up on
AD's
your
interview.
scorecard. This is his fight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
we
we'll keep
just
the
hope that the
interview brief,
judges,
'cause
and
I
you
don't
never
wanna-
know
this is a
that.
hell
That's
of a
one
show.
thing that
I don't wanna,
sometimes
you know.
Yeah,
really
I know.
disappoints
Yeah, I
me
know.
is
Show.
that
We
you
can-
hope the
we can
judges
probably
see it
wait
that
till
way, because
another
I
day
can't
to
see it.
Yeah,
any
why
other way.
don't y'all do the big long interview at a later date, just to keep
Yeah, we
everyone
can.
happy. I mean,
Yeah, because
Really good work right there. Landing
Okay,
the two
not a
punches
problem.
in
We can do
sequence
it after
by
the fight.
Sugar Ray Leonard. He missed with
yeah,
that
yeah, we can
headshot.
do it after the fight. Cause this is an amazing show. People gonna be like, damn, let's get back to the fights, man. They don't want to hear me talk.
Yeah, no.
They fuck with me, but damn, they want to see. They came for these fights, so we'll get to the interview at a later time.
And just
Sounds like a
grabbing
perfect
onto
plan,
his
everybody.
opponent.
I do agree with that.
Is it me or Chris J is a
Marvin
little
Hagler
gassed
so dangerous with
from
that
them body
accuracy, a
shots that
two-punch combination
Alex
landing
has been putting on him
at the
throughout the
halfway
fight
point
tonight.
of round 7.
Yeah, he seems a little gassed.
Yeah, he is.
but,
He does.
if he knows what he's doing, he should still be fine. You know what I mean? The best punch to use when you're gassed is
Hagler's
the jab.
finding out right now that this counter-punching style is not getting the results he needs in these middle rounds. What is the answer?
Well, when a guy's not coming in and walking in, you can't counterpunch. I mean, he's not giving you the kind
Man,
of strength
Hagler
that
blocked
you
that
need.
mean
Now you have to
uppercut.
find a way to
If that
create your
uppercut would have got through the
offense.
guard,
To
I
lead a
believe
little
it
bit.
would have
That starts
stunned him.
with the jab, getting off first.
Chris J threw that with bad intentions for sure.
Good combination to the body. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there.
Both guys got some great
10
body work
seconds to go in the
techniques.
seventh. Just
Both
not
guys
there.
has
Straight
put
right
bread in the
hand off
basket
mark.
throughout the fight tonight.
As As we start round 8,
Yeah, it's
I
all
ask
about who
the
wants it
question,
more at this point.
Hagler's capable of doing so much more
62-69,
than
Chris
this.
J,
He has not
unofficially.
been out there at a grueling pace. There's a lot left in his gas tank. Why is he trailing on your scorecard so badly?
Because he doesn't want it enough. Let's be honest. He just doesn't want it enough. I'm not saying he don't have heart. Anyone who gets in that ring, walks out of that dressing room, goes up those steps. they have
Ooh,
heart.
mean
But it's a
counter by
matter of
Chris
what
J.
degree do they have to heart?
I love that
What
uppercut. I
degree do
call
they
it the
have to
uppercut
discipline?
cereal.
He needs
It
to
get our
step it up.
opponent
He
fooled.
needs to search
Trust
inside
me.
himself.
Lands flush with the 2-punch combo by Sugar Ray Leonard.
Another uppercut. That's what I'm talking about. He is landing them bad boys tonight.
See, the
That is
defense
his
pays
go-to
off
punch.
as he gets rid of that downstairs. Good block by Marvin Hagler. Good work defensively.
Sugar
by
Ray is
Sugar
landing
Ray
some
Leonard.
beautiful
Plus,
combinations
He
and
landed that counter punch.
keeping Hagler
Yeah,
off
he
balance.
forced him to punch.
Yeah.
He made him, he
You
drew
gotta
it out
give
of
your
him,
opponent
and then he
different
timed
looks,
him
because if you
beautifully.
don't,
Leonard
you're
showing
a
that he has an
one-dimensional
understanding
fighter,
about
and that's not
balance,
good.
About angles, about footwork. What does his opponent need to understand to deal with it?
Well, he has to figure out a way to take the air out of those tires. Give him a couple flats. That's what he's got to do. And there's no better way to give a guy a flat than to go to that
Ooh,
body.
that was a mean straight down to the body. AD, as a boxer, what happens when you land a jab or a straight to the sternum on your opponent throughout the fight?
Oh,
What
it
an
just
excellent
takes
two-punch
all
combo
the air
by
out.
Sugar Ray Leonard.
You might as well be on the oxygen machine after you get hit with that punch.
Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go.
Bottom of the 8th.
Leonard's corner can do nothing but just applaud him as he returns to the stool. Yet another round where he put forth
Somebody
more and more
put some
punishment to
gasoline
his
in the
opponent.
ring, and these guys are the match.
Thank his opponent for doing an imitation.
This fight
of
is
a
on
heavyweight.
fire.
Nice strike after catching one by marvelous Marvin Hagler. Oh, and he's got something
Yes,
for
sir.
himself,
Definitely
and
on
it's a
fire,
left
man.
hand. Dismisses his
So
opponent's
hot in that
headshot.
damn ring, I thought I seen
Leonard
the
has
devil.
been landing that jab all night, and Teddy, he then gets the payoff on the inside.
You know, the
because of it.
undercard
he
fights
does, you know, he sets
we
the
have
table
seen
and then
so
he goes
far
in.
has all been ESPN
Good
classics.
counter punch.
AD, by you being the main event, how's that making you feel right now?
Man, it makes me feel great, man. I worked my way up to the top. You know what I mean? I had a few losses, but I lost to some great opponents, Matthew
Halfway
and
through the
Dylan
ninth
as well.
round,
But
and the ref's not
uh,
gonna
Hey,
call
shout
it.
out to
He
shout out,
hands
yeah,
the
shout out to
warning.
everybody. But other than those two, I feel like, man, I'm a problem for anybody, man. So I definitely earned my shot for the vacant belt. So we'll see what happens later on in the main event if I
He
capture
moves well
that
to
belt.
the head with the right hand. He is not in good shape. He could be
Oh,
on
Chris
the
J
deck at
got him
moment.
stunned.
Marvin Hagler's corner is concerned. Their fighter may go down here.
Alex weathers the storm and come back with a straight of his own.
Now this is a spot where not
He
used
is
to seeing
proven
this
to
Hagler,
Sugar Ray
but
that he
you
does
know
not
he's
have the
capable
Roman
of
noodle
handling
legs.
it. Nearly
He don't
knocked
need no
down.
spice and butter.
Instead, he recovers, and the marvelous one looks to mount
Give
the
him some
comeback.
garlic salt.
Good job on the two-punch combo by Marvin
It
Hagler.
always turns
Final
into
chance,
food with you,
last
King.
10 seconds
You
of
get
round
hungry
9.
very
Yeah,
quickly.
yeah, you're fucking imagining what's happening in real life.
You just made me hungry, man. During the intermission, I'm gonna go get me something to eat, man. Damn,
damn straight.
Fuck.
Round upon us.
10th and final round. And they are in the phone booth. Boom, 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 boom. All you hear is blows, toe to toe. What a show.
And be this ineffective.
So if he was a painter, he definitely wouldn't be Rembrandt because, you know, they're not clean strokes. They're not strokes that, you know, you look at them and they're paying off for him. I mean, he's more like
I'm
doing
telling
finger
you,
painting.
somebody
I mean,
ribs
he's
is on that
throwing
grill,
stuff
if
at
not
that
the both of
canvas.
them. We
And
need some onions
not
and
with
some
the
brown
liquidity.
sugar, ketchup, and mustard.
That's a
Let's make some
forced
barbecue
two-punch
sauce.
combo
They
by
are in the
Sugar Ray
building,
Leonard.
toe to toe. Rock'em sock'em robots. Who wants it more? Who has the bigger heart? Who has the most grit?
On the mark with the hook after blocking that shot. Trying to go downstairs, but off target.
Woo! They are putting it on, showing up to show out. Now this is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. Are you not entertained as Hagler has switched over and stunned Chris J? And he drops him in the 10th round.
What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being
I tell you, this is a
knocked
fight
down earlier.
that
And
Alex
that's
would
where
probably win.
scoring a knockdown hurts you
I felt
sometimes
like that.
because now you think
I
he's just
will.
going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked
I
in,
must
he did
say,
get
he's
it.
making them
He
eat them
got it.
street tacos, and that's for sure.
Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Sugar Ray Leonard.
One hell of a fight.
Yes.
Gotta be in good shape to keep yourself, I tell you that.
Keep moving. Blocks it away.
I wouldn't want to be a judge in this fight.
Stunned here, and so are we. What a stunning turn of events.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
So two guys who everybody thought had no chance of hearing the final bell now wait for the judges' scorecards.
Explosions early on, but later on, just a little tap dancing.
Shout out to Chris J. Congratulations, Chris, on the win.
Yeah, good job.
Give it up to both fighters. That was one hell of a fight.
Sugar Ray Leonard.
Yes, sir, it
And it
was.
earns him a unanimous decision.
Sure,
And
Alex
Teddy,
can
your
do that.
scorecard reflects that as well.
Yeah, I don't think it was ever a
Alex
question
is
of
very
who
good
was
fighter.
going
He'll
to
back
win. It was
100%.
He's a hell of a fighter. This loss definitely don't define who he is. He's a great fighter.
Absolutely. To me, he's a true champion without the belt.
That was straight. The next fight is going to be Joseph Webb versus Fra.
All right, while they getting their hands wrapped up and everything, I'm going to take a quick restroom break. I'll be right back, gentlemen, okay?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go get this food I've been speaking about. King
Well,
made me
say
hungry
that.
with all this. King, with all that food he be talking about, he done made me hungry. Shit.
AD, you there? King, AD.
Okay, I am back. Thank you guys for tuning in. Do apologize for the wait. Further ado, here we go. We got Mr. John Rambo versus Joseph Webb.
Ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to London, England. We're at the Royal London Theatre. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds of lightweight action. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W. The Golden Boy, De La Hoya. His adversary, fighting out of Las Vegas, Diego Chico Corrales.
Hey, listen, Corrales.
Remember, guys,
Chico.
my commands.
Yo.
Let's have a good
So just let you know, go straight to the co-main event and then go to the main event after this fight, right? The fight's back, right? My connection's not great because the weather's bad, so I'm just letting you know, right?
Round one underway. Keep moving. Teddy, I don't think there's any doubt about it in the matchup that we're seeing here tonight. It's clear who has the superior hand speed. What does the other guy need to do?
He needs to let the faster guy shadow box. Step out of range where he can't use his speed.
Double jab right to the face. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs.
Oh, what a three-piece wing dinner he just served up right there.
Watch that. Halfway through round number one. Protecting
I
his
like
head
how
well
both
with
fighters
his guard.
is working off the jab.
And there's the left hand working well for him again.
Hey, D, you still with me?
The Golden Boy blocks that punch. Watch the hook.
Joseph Webb is doing great body work so far in this first round.
He just missed that shot up top. Watch the hook.
John Rambo is coming off a loss, so it's big for him to stay right where he needs to be. He has to win this fight tonight.
That was nice. He just
Nice
threw
counter
the
by
punch from
Joseph
his opponent,
Webb.
and then a good
Up
counter
top
by
straight by
Diego
Joseph
Chico
Webb, but John
Yeah,
Rambo
running
comes
through the
back
ring
with an
without
uppercut of
getting
his own.
wet.
We are
To the
getting
body
in
there,
the
but
mix.
unable to connect.
Blow for blow, toe for toe.
You gotta let your hands go. You have to. You have to be busy. This guy is beating the shit out of you. You have to go.
Here we go. Round two is
Thanks for that,
underway.
Raymel.
Keep going. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Diego Corrales is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target,
Nice
get the
uppercut.
combination working, land both punches.
This is another phone booth fight. Are we about to see another
Chico's
ESPN
movements
classic?
really helping him out, avoiding that punch.
Yo, I'm back here, everybody.
Welcome back.
Oh, now the uppercut.
Had to go get that food,
Morales
man. I
with a
told you,
block
man,
punch.
you made me hungry.
Hey, speaking of food, these two is in the ring dishing out soul food. It's corn on the cob. It's some cornbread going around, some meatloaf, a little bit of mashed potatoes.
Man.
They giving it to each other, straight feeding each other.
That offensive assault. Halfway through round
Glad
number
I'm
2.
eating, because shit, you would have made it worse. Shit.
He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. That's a nice combination.
I
Left
can't
hook
wait,
to
man.
the
I'm about
body,
to
right
skin
hand.
all that fish that I caught and have a fish fry. It's going to be epic.
Oh, and there's a big right hand from the
Yeah,
Golden
nothing
Boy.
like some fish, man. Love some good fish. Especially some
Nice
catfish.
block that time. It was intended to the head.
Well, I tell you one thing, Joseph Webb definitely got
The
the
emotional
catfish. 'Cause
story
he
of
was putting
Oscar De La
the
Hoya
hook down in that
honoring his
bread
mother,
basket
Cecilia,
and
who
putting them
died of
blows down there for sure.
breast cancer of Oscar, the Golden Boy. But the bottom line is, this is a guy who could flat out fight.
Yeah, he's a guy that could flat out fight, and a guy
You
that.
know, John
when
Rambo,
the
he's the one
moment has
hell of a
come,
fighter.
He's behaved
Actually,
like a fighter. You
so
know,
far since we
beyond
have
the
started
image
this,
of the Golden Boy, behind
out of my
that
top
14
5
carat
favorite,
smile
he is
with
one
those
of them.
Sparkling white teeth.
He's a
was
great
the
guy
that
throughout the
could get down
community,
and dirty
very
when he had
humble
to.
guy.
Coming to the end of this round.
When I gave him the
Joe and
interview,
Teddy
man,
with you
it was
ringside.
all
Teddy,
love,
a round
number
like that,
peace,
where it's a lot of busy
humbleness, you
activity
know.
and both guys being busy.
Shout out to John
When you were a
Rambo,
trainer,
well-known
are those
member
the
of the
kind
Fight
of
Night
rounds that
community.
you prefer, or do you
Most
like
definitely,
the
man.
pace to be a little slower? It does depend on each guy.
No, if I have a
Good
fight,
dude,
I'd rather
man.
have a
I
guy
fuck
fighting
with
a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck
I don't
alone.
think I really
And
ever
where
got the
I'm in
chance to
control
fight
all the
him, man,
time. But the fans
I already know
love to
that'll
see
be
a
a
fight
great
like that.
explosive fight when I do.
Yeah, that'll be a barn burner for sure.
Nice strike after catching one by Oscar De La Hoya. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Oscar De La Hoya. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top.
You know, Diego Corrales, Chico, he's a great fighter. I think
Good
I think
combination
he met
with
his
a
match
flush
once he
left
met
hook to the
Pretty
body,
Boy Floyd.
and then that right hand.
Yeah, Diego Corrales is one of my favorite
And a
fighters,
smart
man. He has
counterpunch by
one
Diego
of the
Chico
best
Corrales.
fights I ever seen in boxing.
Nice work, the left hand to the head.
Shout out, well, R.I.P. to Diego Corrales, but you know,
Coming to the
shout out to
halfway
him as
point
well.
on
God
this
bless his
third
soul.
round.
Amen.
Good defense, just covering up down low. Excellent 1-2 by the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya. Good way to protect the midsection.
Again, Joseph Webb
What a
game
great
plan
job.
is
He
to
gave
work the
one
body,
right
and
back in
he's been
return.
delivering
Nice work
those
by
hooks
Oscar
so
De La
far.
Hoya.
These first 3 rounds of the fight, but Oscar has been trying
More
to
than
meet
one
him punch for
down
punch.
stairs. That can be
But
damaging.
Joseph Webb is all about timing. As you just seen, the counter come in and the hook snuck in up top when Oscar tried to meet him punch for punch. So he has to be careful.
Corrales
I do,
able to
you know,
block
what
that
I would like to
punch.
see Oscar De La Hoya do right now, and that's Mr. John
10
Rambo,
seconds of round
is
number
to
3.
get out of the pocket, go back to the jab, get on the outside, use my footwork, be elusive.
And this round comes to an end.
Flip the uppercut, slide step uppercut down the middle when he and time his opponent when he's coming in, when he's throwing his jab.
Yeah, you just have to, man. Diego Corrales has a great jab, and he's a heavy hitter, too. So you have to watch out. And you don't want to be in line of his punches. That's for damn.
Absolutely.
Round number 4 is underway. Teddy's got it a clean
27-30.
sweep. Chico's taken the first 3 rounds. And Teddy, it's not always the number one
Joseph Webb is
indicator
up.
But in this case, he's simply just throwing more punches, and that's why he's up on your scorecard.
Yeah, Joe, he's keeping his opponent
He
defensive.
definitely has a high work rate. I wonder
if
if he's going to be able to last as the fight goes to the 6th or 7th round.
De La Hoya's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
Sometimes the guy
And they-
shall
is
see.
making a sound.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
That maybe if I
I
don't hit
had
him hard,
Rambo
he
winning
won't
this
hit me
fight,
hard
but
back. He's not confident
it
enough
looks
now
like
to
that I'm
throw
wrong so
punches
far, but that
without
don't mean I'm
worrying
wrong all
about
the
what
way.
to come back at him.
Really
You
wanted
know,
that uppercut, but
what
just
I
couldn't
do
get it.
see is John Rambo staying very poised, cool, calm, and
Exactly
collective.
what the corner
He
wants to
has
see. A good
those
combination
elbows
punch
tucked
by
down
Chico
tight,
Morales.
and he's blocking majority of those body shots that Joseph Webb is giving him.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Diego Corrales.
I like that triple jab right there. Boom, boom.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself.
And he goes
it's
right
a
back
left
down to the
hand.
body with the
Good,
two-hook
clean
combination.
shot, returning fire. Well done by Oscar De La Hoya.
Is it me, AD, or I think John Rambo is fighting very tall with Oscar De La Hoya. He's not really bending his knees much.
Landing a crisp combination.
Yeah, he's not really sitting
Oh,
down
and
on
the
the
cut is
punches,
opened up
so he's
above his
not
eye.
landing as clean
That's great
as
stuff.
he should.
He fires one
But
right
that
back
could
after
be
taking one.
because Diego
Gotta love
Corrales
the work by Oscar
he's
De
keeping
La
him
Hoya.
busy, man. He's throwing punches, man, like there's no tomorrow.
And now he's targeting upstairs.
Ain't no telling what Jack told Helen, but
round
Honey
now
told him
in
he
his
better
last
come
10
home.
seconds.
He better not be past his curfew tonight.
I would like to see Diego Corrales throw the
Diego
jab
Corrales
more
is
and
going with
set
a
up his
quality that
punches
I
off
think is
the
very
jab.
underrated
And,
in boxing. That is
jab
really
straight,
judicious to
you know what I
really
mean,
think
land
about
something to the
when,
body, you know what
how,
I mean,
and
right
make
off
the
the
most
jab
of
and
each
keep
thing you're
moving.
doing.
Man.
His
He's
punch
standing
rate
there right in the
very,
punches,
very
and I
effective
don't think that's
in
a
terms
good
of his
strategy.
percentage landed.
Yeah, he's throwing educated punches.
I
know,
agree.
He's not wasting anything. He's making everything count, but just as importantly, everything's leading to something else. You know, he's working a body one moment, and that's leading up to some head attack.
That was
later
a
on.
hell of
So
a
he's
counter right
planning
there.
Everything out like a smart fighter, a guy that understands the sweet science.
De La Hoya's wanting the counter punch here.
But this is
But
one
that
hell of a
doesn't
fight, though,
seem
I can
the
tell
route
you
to
that.
go here
Oh,
in this fight,
absolutely.
Teddy.
No, he has to be honest with himself and see that. But, you know, people under pressure.
I
in
have
all
a
walks of
prediction.
life, you know,
Come
ring,
next round, I think
especially,
we're gonna
you
see
it right
John
away.
Rambo
You kinda peek
get
at it
ready
right
on
away. It's
Raheem to
obvious.
start to turn up the volume
Maybe
on
he
Joseph
doesn't want
Webb.
to see what he has to see, because then he would have to discipline
You
himself.
think so?
He's
You
not
think
ready
he
to
was
do
saving
that.
it?
Then he would have
Yeah,
to make
I
the
think
change.
this was
Maybe
part of his
he
game
just
plan.
wants to leave it this way. At the end of the
As you
day,
can see, he
people
still
gonna say,
really
"Oh, that guy
has
fought kind of fight that,
a good
you know, hard to
footwork.
fight with,"
He's not
you know,
gassed.
and he has an
You know,
excuse.
he's still fighting
that's
with
what's
his
going
mouth
on right
closed. He's breathing
Halfway
through his
into round
nose.
number 5 here.
I don't see any signs of fatigueness from those body shots that the Joseph Webb has been giving him. So look for a surprise come next round.
Away from that punch.
Absolutely.
Lands flush with the two-punch
He could just be
combo by
playing mind
Chico
games with
Corrales.
him, making his opponent think he's doing well, and then, like you said, he could turn it up on him later on in the fight.
We all seen that fight between Matthew Bromfield and John Rambo last Wednesday.
Oh, man.
It was back and forth. It was epic.
Fight of the year so far.
Yes.
I went from saying boo to woo.
I think we all did.
Turned that shit around real quick.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision, where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
Focus. Missed the target with that hook. Diego Corrales is putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Here's something that's a key factor now, and that is his ability to simply defend himself.
Dylan in the
He's
locker
doing a
room,
wonderful
what's
job.
going on with
Yeah,
that?
he is, and that gives him the
I think
ability
the
to
weather
always
over
be
in his
fresh
location is
and
giving him
confident
trouble.
round after round since he's not taking a
Yeah.
lot of
Okay.
punches.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Body shot lands. It was the right.
Man, did you see them 2 body shots? Oh my God. Folded them like a piece of paper.
Halfway through round 6. He took a shot.
I don't
but he
know.
gives
I
one
don't
of
know.
his own.
Those.
The
That's a
left
good
hand
idea.
scores.
It looks like John Rambo is not
Well
blocking
up
those
top.
shots
De La
anymore.
Hoya is showing
And
you
Joseph
that
Webb is able to
sublime
capitalize
skill
and
right
getting
now
them
with that
in on the
two-punch
2-punch
combo.
combination side. But John Rambo just made him eat a counter uppercut straight up the middle.
Yeah, he's definitely finding his rhythm, man. He's looking more
Flush shot
sharp as the
upstairs.
fight goes on.
I must say, Joseph Webb is throwing everything that the kitchen sink has to
Goes
offer.
up top
The
again.
fork, the knife, the spoon, the spatula.
Corrales' punch is far
He even
off the
throwing a few
target.
cast iron skillets, AD.
Man,
De La Hoya's giving his opponent headaches.
That's how
here.
bad
Now
he
he's
wants this
throwing
fight, man.
punches, but he's able to block them away. Diego Corrales has given us a good showcase of defense here tonight, especially up top. His head movement is just sublime.
He's busted up pretty good. But that cut don't seem to appear on the inside of the eye. It's on the outside. So it still seems to be that he has his vision.
What's that?
Well, you want to feint him a little bit. Make him make a premature move. And then when he moves to either side, then you time him with a punch. Don't just go out there flailing away.
Relax, relax.
And now he's
That was
acting
a
like
vicious
fighter.
uppercut from
Coming
Joseph
back
Webb.
with the right hand after getting scored upon.
Hook down to the body.
And now another
Nice
left.
uppercut hook combination from Joseph Webb. Has his opponent up against the ropes. Mr. John Rambo needs to adapt overcoming the cheese. He needs to go to plan B. He needs to switch gears because Joseph Webb is near. He's that shark in the water. Dun, 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 dun. Hook combination, flurry combination, jab, jab, uppercut. He is here to make a statement tonight.
With a left hand.
Give it up to
There's
both
the combo
fighters.
to the body.
oh yeah, most definitely.
Not hitting his mark.
But as
there,
I was
going
saying,
upstairs.
he should throw the jab more. You know what I mean? To change the narrative of the fight. I mean, he's coming in with
There's the
hooks and
headshot, but he
uppercuts,
carries
but
it away.
the jab is the punch that, you know what I mean, frustrates your opponent.
It's the offsetter.
That's the punch, the most important
Able
punch
to
you
get away
should
from
be
that
using in
headshot with the
boxing.
block. Diego Corrales is in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is
Well,
that a credit to his
it
ability
seems
to
like he's
anticipate?
more focused on
also
throwing
it's
those
the
hooks
teaching.
to the
That's
body
just the trainer's
instead of
credit,
setting them
as
up
well as that's
behind the
his
jab.
background of the amateur's credit, but he
Exactly.
learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Left hook, right hand, well done, especially to the body. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. And the round comes to an end.
As that round ended, I don't know. Mr. John Rambo starting to look fatigued. But this is a very close fight. Unofficially, Fight Night Judges has a 66-67. Joseph Webb.
Yeah, I'll be more specific, Joe. He's got to keep his backside.
I was
off
right.
those ropes.
You know,
That's where he's
John
gonna
Rambo, started to turn up the volume. He put himself right back in this fight, in the mix.
You called it.
He missed with that headshot. You see the accuracy now with that double jab up top.
I must say this is a very technical fight. I like how Joseph Webb snuck that hook up to the top and that uppercut.
De La Hoya's Just way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance.
I'm wondering how can they keep up this pace. I mean, especially Joseph Webb, because Joseph Webb been fighting like this since the start of the bell.
The halfway point of round number 8. Able to cover up that
Right.
gut.
He must have did some extra roll work
A crushing
during training
two-punch
camp
combo
because he's
by the
not
Golden
tired
Boy,
at all.
Oscar De La Hoya.
My man was out
Shout
in the
out to
fields chasing chickens, man.
Chasing chickens, jump rope,
Couldn't
running
hit the
up
elusive
hills, all
target
the
with that
above.
straight right.
This man is
De
in
La
top
Hoya's got to
shape.
be asking himself, at least his corner's got to be asking, can this go on like this? Can we continue to work at this work rate, throwing this many punches, and be this ineffective?
Joe, if he was a painter, he definitely wouldn't be Rembrandt because, you know, they're not clean strokes. They're not strokes that, you know, you look at them and they're paying off for. I mean, he's more like doing finger paints. I mean, he's just throwing stuff at that canvas, and it's not looking real pretty right now.
Little head hunting with the left.
Woo, that was a nice counter right
Hooking to
there.
the body with the left, and then going up top with the right.
Bottom of the 8th.
Good. Nice work. Listen,
Who wants it
I
more?
want you to go downstairs.
Who has
and
the
down
bigger heart?
Okay? Body then head. Let's
Exactly what
finish.
it comes down to.
Keep
I know I'm
boxing,
mad. I should have bought 2 bags of popcorn. I done ate the first bag already. AD.
Yeah, I just finished my food up too, as he said.
One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and
I'm
be a
just
difference
drinking on this
maker in.
Corona. Shout out to Corona. They
There's
don't
a
pay
straight
me,
right
but
hand.
I'm shouting them out. So shout out to Corona.
I'm on that Quavo tequila. That Quavo.
Not the coronavirus. For y'all to be, you know what I mean, on that bullshit. You know.
Good way to get your broom and dustpan out.
Yeah, man. They ain't sponsoring me or nothing, but I'm drinking on this Corona.
De La Hoya's blocking
It's
ability
Saturday night,
is
Labor
doing
Day
well for
weekend.
him
I hope
there.
everybody enjoying their holiday weekend. I know I
Most
am.
Definitely. Me too. And I'm going to still get up and go to church tomorrow.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Shout out to guys.
Firing right back with
Amen.
one of his own. Good work by Diego Corral.
All right, get back to this fight. Joseph Webb just
Halfway
hit
through the 9th round.
John Rambo with a
Got the
mean
accuracy
straight
in
up
the
top.
combination to the body, and he does that. Nice block by Oscar De La Hoya. Watch the hook.
Oh my gosh, that was a mean hook to the body.
And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there.
Yeah, these fighters are just going for it now. Neither one of them want to lose the rest of these rounds.
Oh no, of course not.
Don't let him get to you, kid.
Up next, we have the co-main fight. Gamer Bro is defending his
Nice strike after
WBC
catching one by
championship.
Diego Corrales. 1-2. Blocks that belt line well.
That's gonna be one hell of a fight.
Yes, it is.
Always love championship fights, man. Could be a new champion or champion could successfully defend his belt.
The intriguing part is who is going to win, right? You want to see who
Right.
wins.
Only one round
Exactly.
to go. 10th round upon us. Not able to land the headshot.
But that was a mean counter by John Rambo.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting
John
the
Rambo
head.
is fighting a very
Chico's
technical
opponent
fight.
knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success.
I think he's definitely that shark in the water. I think John Rambo is going to be all nothing but the front foot this 10th round.
Banking away those body shots.
Yes, he just has to, man. He got to go for it, man.
De La Hoya's punch
There's
didn't
nothing to
come
lose
close.
at this point.
In a strange way, now
No,
it
he
could create
doesn't.
an offensive opportunity. Corrales' opponent is drawn to that cut he opened up, but it now could force him to be reckless coming in.
You're exactly right. So, you know, if you're the one cut, you have a job to do. You have a responsibility. You know, don't let that throw you off. You know, stay to your game plan. But if you cause the cut, you have something that's a responsibility. Don't get over anxious like you just said. Don't just start going for broke. And that's exactly what he's doing.
A headshot block.
Neither fighters are respecting each other at
Oh,
this
man.
point.
Well here.
They going back and forth.
Yes, they are.
I love it.
Now these fighters are trying to make everybody a believer in the final 60 seconds.
Which is why lightweight is one of my favorite divisions, man. They trade shots, they go back and forth. Always an entertaining fight.
I agree.
This deep into the
Shout out to
fight, and
Floyd
they're both
Mayweather for
like
making the
runaway
lightweight
trains, non-stop.
division popular. It was all about him after Mike Tyson and the heavyweight division fell off.
Yes, sir, it was.
De La Hoya's
Shout out to Floyd
I mean,
Mayweather.
just look at him. His opponent can see it's clear as day. He doesn't have much left.
No, he's got to go back to his childhood. What I mean by that is you got to play a game of improv. You know, charades. Where you make
Man, what man! That was a nice exchange at the end of the bill.
He's got to jump all over his
Man, I'm telling
and
you.
hold on to him until the referee forces him to let go.
Very
Congratulations,
Hell
Joseph
of a
Webb.
fight.
Yeah, give it up to both fighters.
Hell of
And
a
for
fight.
that, let's send it up to the ring.
Yeah, great fight, y'all too, man. I'm sure Rambo will be back. My dog, OG Wayne in the building. What's good, my dog?
What up, OG?
OG. Good dude right there, man. You need to get on one of these cars, man.
All right, up next, we have Gamer Bro versus Victor Drago, son of Rambo, for the WBC Championship. It is the co-main. Stay locked
And I'm
in.
sure he's looking for some revenge for to avenge his father's loss. So I'm sure he'll become in strong.
Oh yeah, you know, Victor Drago, he come in the league. He really didn't have his fundamentals. He really didn't have his bearings. He took a couple of losses, and he learned from them losses and made a tremendous comeback. And he's been on a hot winning streak ever since. I am looking to see a new bag of tricks and looking to see how he implement those new bag of tricks tonight. I know he had a hell of a training camp. He's been bouncing around to various trainers. So he, in the interview, he said he wanted to be diverse. He wanted to be flexible, elusive. He wanted to be like Bruce Lee in the ring tonight. So let's see if he's able to put on that type of performance. Just bear with the gun. Yeah, okay, here we go. Gamer Bro is having some weather issues, so we may experience some technical difficulties with this broadcast, but we'll make through. Shout out to Big Ant. What's up, Big Ant?
What up, Big Ant? Big Ant in the building, man. Hope you enjoying your vacation, my dog.
All right. Tommy Hearns versus Chavez.
You got this one.
All right, Gamer Bro has Tommy Hearns, which is kind of interesting. That's surprising on my behalf. I would have never thought he would have picked the tall, rangy boxer. Son of Rambo comes in with a very high guard. Respecting his opponent's jab and range, but also being cool, calm, and collective. He's staying poised. He's waiting for the openings. He's selecting his shots very smartly. Nice jab. Son of Rambo goes down to the body with a 2-punch combination. Nice uppercut right there. It's like Dylan is closing the real estate. He's being tricky, he's being crafty, and he's pushing his opponent up against the ropes. But, you know, just to add to that, Son of Rambo likes to fight against the ropes. That's part of his game plan. It's kind of, you know, if you ask me, it's kind of been tricking his opponents. Been getting in their head a little bit as he plays against the ropes. He does the Muhammad Ali shuffle, does the rope-a-dope a little bit. Then, boom, 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 he comes out. Let's see if he's able to make that transition on Gamer Bro.
Yeah, Dylan is a very tough opponent, man. His defense is incredible, man. He's hard to land shots on, man. So you make a mistake, he's gonna make you pay for it.
You're doing great.
Absolutely.
Keep the pressure on him. Keep him. Look, you're standing straight up. Move that body. You need to move. Listen, okay, look. I need you to throw 3-punch combinations.
I must say, Dylan looks fresh, too, this second round. It doesn't even look like he had a first round.
No, it doesn't, man. He definitely had a tough and intense training camp, man. He's in top shape, man. He's prepared for this fight.
Nice work, nice work.
I like how Son of Rambo is doing the 2-punch combination to keep him at bay. You know, he's timing them well. It seemed like he's getting his rhythm now. Still need to close the real estate a little bit more because he's missing those shots.
I agree. He needs to work himself on the inside and land a couple of hooks to the body and slow Dylan down.
He tried to bait Dylan last round. Let's see if he's going to do that at some stage of this round.
But he definitely don't want Dylan to find his rhythm, and if once he do that, it's gonna be a tough night for him, man. It's gonna be a very long night for the Son of Rambo once Dylan finds his rhythm.
I can agree with you on that, AD. Dylan is hard to be stopped once he's on his game plan.
For sure.
Let's see some more head movement.
All right, bottom of the second round.
You need to capitalize on his mistakes, okay? Counter hook.
Sounds like his corner is a little angry with him. You need to make him miss and make him pay.
Listen, I don't want to see you against the
Hey,
rope.
I wouldn't argue
As
with
soon as
him.
you feel
I agree
broken,
with him.
Move out.
He needs to figure something out.
Absolutely.
Luckily, it's still early in the fight, so he has plenty of time, but you don't want to keep giving these rounds away.
All right, top of the third round.
To me, Dylan is really just coasting right now. He's not really pulling out any tricks out of his bag as he usually do. I think he's saving it for later on in the fight. But Son of Rambo, on the other hand, you could tell how he's trying to close the real estate. He just capitalized on the counter right there. He is looking for the big opening as he's coming up top with that sidestep uppercut. AD, you think that's the correct thing to do? You think that's the punch of the night for Son of Rambo?
I think he needs to. Yeah, the uppercuts is best shots. Dealing with a fighter with the longer arms and trying to work his way in on the inside and land some body shots and come upstairs with the hook. He needs to double up the hook from downstairs to upstairs. And his only shot. The jab is not going to work for him. The straight is probably not going to work for him. Dylan is using good footwork. He's taking the right hand away from him. So he needs to get in, land some uppercuts and some hooks to the body.
Fair. This is one great co-main for the WBC strap.
Oh, for sure it is. Great night for boxing, man. Great show King is putting on. Shout out to my dog, King.
I just appreciate my team. Appreciate the prize fighter, the whole Fight Night community. Without you guys, this wouldn't be possible.
100%.
Teamwork make a dream work.
Let's see some more head movement. Let's see some more head movement. Get out
For
of the
sure
way.
you right.
We got Shaft in the building, y'all. For sure you right.
I ain't think nobody would know what they. Hey, you knew how.
Yo, you already knew.
Yeah.
Hey, that was one decent movie though.
I love that movie.
Yeah,
that's one of my favorites. I love damn near anything Samuel L. Jackson's in, man. The way he say that motherfucker, the way he use that word, man, is just on a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's beyond street, right?
Cover your head, kid.
Yeah.
I like the way he dipped up under that shot. Made him miss there.
Hands up.
I think the Son of Rambo needs to apply more pressure, man, and just dig deep and just bite down on his mouth guard and get in there and land some big shots.
I agree. But, you know, he has to be smart about doing that. He just can't come forward. He has to, you know, side to side, you know, jab, straight, hook, uppercut. He got to come from all angles to make Dylan think, you know, make Dylan move to one side, bait him into a trap, or more like force him into a trap, and then really hit him with a massive blow.
Right, I agree with that. But there comes a point in this time in this fight where he needs to land something big to get the respect from Dylan, because right now Dylan's just coasting. Dylan's enjoying himself. It's like he's on vacation in this fight, man. He's so relaxed, man, and he's just taking his time with everything he's doing.
Come on, that's everybody's favorite fighter.
Yeah, I guess it is, huh?
Gamer Bro does have a big fan base.
You need to move.
He
your
has been
head
working
more, okay?
hard
side
on his
to side, lean to the side, then boom, counter punch.
Excuse me. He has been working
Don't
hard
look
on
for
his
just big
stock
punches, okay?
and his just
Use
his
your
Hall of
speed.
Fame. He wants to be remembered as one of the all-time greats, not just only in lightweight, but that ever to play the game.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Nice work.
Shout out
on
to
the
Dylan,
outside.
man. That's my
Keep it up.
dog, man. He may not be my favorite fighter, but he may be your favorite fighter. So, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, yeah, shout out to Dylan, man.
I would say this. He definitely has a way of living in his opponent's head rent free, for sure. Dylan has the best MP in the business. You will out not talk him. I do call him AKA the Motor Mouth. He sells his own fights. He promotes his own fights. Just putting his name on the marquee, it's done.
And he's an entertainer, man. You can't take nothing from Dylan. He's a very good entertainer, and he just knows how to get the job done. So, shout out to Dylan once again, man. He puts on brilliant performances every time he fights.
Hey, come here. Everybody's favorite fighter.
For all you lads and you pricks. Yeah. Put some respect on Dylan's name. You feel?
But hey, Son of Rambo is making a statement, at least trying to. He's trying his damn hardest to stay in there, hanging there with Dylan. As we come to the bottom of the 5th round, Dylan is definitely turning it up, hitting Son of Rambo with some mean uppercuts up the middle. Then he gets up out of there. His footwork is immaculate right now. I don't know what to say. Dylan he's definitely gonna keep that WBC strap, at least from the performance that he put on thus far.
Most certainly, man. The Son of Rambo at this point, he's just gaining ring experience, man. He's outclassed. Dylan has the skill set. He has too much talent for his opponent. This is just an experience for the Son of Rambo.
Keep this fight in the center of the ring, okay? Don't let him breathe. He's hurt.
But anything can happen in the sport of boxing. It only takes one punch, AD.
Which is true, which goes back to the Marshall and Shields fight I was telling you about.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a good time to just throw that back up in my face. I like the way you took the opportunity to jab, to put that right back there in
well,
my
you know,
grill.
I'm getting my commentary skills, so you know, I'm working it tonight. You know,
you're doing a hell of a job, brother. Hell of a job.
Appreciate you, my brother.
Ooh, man, I mean hook. Mean right hook by Chavez.
Body shots.
Hey, Chris J is ringside. He say he ain't lying. He may not be my favorite fighter, but he could be yours.
Exactly. I'm sure Dylan's a fan of some. You know what I mean? He got fans. Somebody's a fan of him, but you know what I mean? I like to compete. And so I'm my own favorite fighter. So there you have it on that.
Oh, Dylan just stunned Son of Rambo. Son of Rambo is doing the two-man shuffle back to the corner. Dylan is the shark in the water, but he cannot capitalize. Son of Rambo weathered the storm and takes it back to the center of the ring.
I'm telling you, man, the Son of Rambo is giving it all he got, man. He's laying it all on the line, man, and leaving it all out there in the ring tonight. I can't do nothing but respect him. Even though he's outclassed and he don't have the skill set to beat Dylan, he is showing the heart of a champion.
Facts.
You need to capitalize on his mistakes. I want to
Gamer
see
Bro
that
got his opponent
walk.
hurt. He's cut
Make
pretty
him
bad.
pay for his mistakes.
Hope his cornerman is able to patch him up pretty good.
Keep working the jab.
Dylan's just having fun with his opponent, man. He's showboating. He's out there just.
Oh, Son
his
of Rambo just stunned Gamer Bro, though.
Yes, he did. Oh.
There you go.
Yes, he did. See, like you said, man, one punch can change things.
Hey, but let's face it, Chavez has some heavy hands. He also has some center block gloves to bring to the table. So you can't count out Chavez. Son of Rambo is in this fight. He may be down on the cards right now, but anything can happen. It just depends on how bad he wants it.
Right. He just has to go for it, man. Like I said, bite down on that mouth guard. Take risks at this point.
Watch the hook. Relax. Good. Keep doing what you're doing.
Now Dylan is lightweight playing the victim. He stand on the outside, pop shotting with that straight. And Dylan is good.
That's
good for that. That's his money shot.
Yeah, it is. That's one of his best punches. But Dylan has now gained the respect from the sound of Rambo after that stun. I do believe he knows he can be hurt by him now.
Absolutely, because he's on the back foot.
Use the jab.
Nice counter at the end of the round by Gamer Bro.
You're fighting this fight. You're fighting on the inside with this guy.
This
I want
coin
you
is
to
stuck in
ring.
the middle.
Keep your distance.
Who will walk away with the WBC championship? 69-64 unofficially. Gamer Bro. Uh-oh. We have AD the Champ versus Malone Brown up next for the vacant IBF championship.
You already know, man, and I've been training hard for this fight, man. I'm coming in short, very sharp, and when it's belts and things of that nature on the line, man, I show a different display, man. I put on the best performance I can possibly put on. So I'm looking to come out of that fight with the victory, man, and win my first belt. You know what I mean? So I can't wait. I'm excited.
Now, your opponent, Mr. Malone Brown, has been on an electrifying winning streak. I can't really remember if he lost his last fight or not. There's so many things that's been happening. So many epic fights that's been going down. But I do believe he did win that fight.
Yeah, he's on a hot streak, man. He's 3-0 his last last couple fights, and he's on a hot streak, man. So, but I'm coming in as the fire man. I'm putting out fires tonight.
Somebody gonna bring a water hose to ringside, y'all.
They gonna have to call me the fireman after tonight. I'm the street killer. You can call me anything. The street killer, fireman, fight night boogeyman, all the above.
AD the Champ, the enforcer.
AD the Champ. Yes, sir.
All right, end of the 8th round.
You need to create
Man,
more punches, okay?
Mr. Son of Rambo is looking pretty bad right now. Chavez is beat up. Dylan has been flurrying, been putting on combination, been pot shotting, been giving them different angles. And the most important thing I think that's winning Dylan the fight thus far is the footwork. You ain't got these. You ain't got these. Check my footwork. Hey, check my footwork. My man got a pair of Nikes on that cost him 20 G's. But Son of Rambo is that shark in the water and drops him and saying, give me them Nikes.
He ain't to be played with.
No, sir.
You can't take him lightly now.
Stand up!
Middle of the 9th round. It is going down in your town on your TV station, TBC Nation. Keeping it live.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Woo!
Double up your jabs. Focus, relax.
Hey, do you think Gamer Bro gassed himself? And that's why Son of Rambo is starting to capitalize on a few big openings now that, you know, we're late in this championship fight?
Well, yeah, it could be a number of things. I think the son of Rambo still has the power to hurt Gamer Bro, and also I think Gamer Bro got a little too comfortable with the lead. You know what I mean? So he kind of, not only did he gas out, he took his foot off the gas a little bit. So he, you know what I mean, allowed his opponent to get back to this fight.
Fair analogy. Bottom of the ninth.
You're doing great.
Man, them straights, I don't know. But he did win that round. But if Gamer Bro keep capitalizing on that money shot, I don't know about Son of Rambo hanging in there. And this is a 12-rounder championship fight, so let's see if he can go the distance.
Yeah, I think he has the confidence now to take it to the next level after that knockdown. So we'll see if the son of Rambo amps it up a bit.
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep working the body. You're doing great.
Oh, Gamer Bro has stunned him. Now Gamer Bro is the shark on the front foot. Can he close the show? No. Mr. Son of Rambo weathered the storm. What great footwork he did to get away from them punches.
Keep that head moving.
Nice hook uppercut combination by Gamer Bro.
Stay away from the inside.
This has been an exciting fight.
And win, lose, or draw, I don't want to put nothing past the son of Rambo, because he could win this fight. But I think him and D-Man will match up pretty damn well. I think that'll be a hell of a fight to see. You know, I mean, if he is to lose this fight,
Don't fight his fights.
of
Jab
course,
and move.
D-Man, he could be runner-up
Okay,
for a
listen.
belt. Man,
I
been
wanna
on
see
a
that
nice
straight
little
right.
streak as well.
Throw the jab and then
But
straight
I
down the
think
middle. Got that jab, jab.
son of
right.
Rambo and D-Man will be a nice-ass matchup.
I can agree with that. It's going to be interesting once the rankings are released tomorrow. It's going to be interesting to see where everybody is at and who lands where, and to see who's up for that next championship. I know Matthew Bromfield is open for an opponent. Depending on who wins this fight, you know, we got to get an opponent for the champion, and then, you know, the IBF vacant. You know, everything must go on. Things are starting to turn up within the club. Starting to see more exciting and more explosive fights. Champions fighting champions. So all y'all got to do is stay locked in, tuned in.
Yeah, I'm sure Big Ant will be back too as well from his vacation, man. So it'll be nice to see Big Ant back in the ring.
Absolutely.
He's
and I do
excellent
believe
fighter,
he's up
man.
for
And I love watching him fight.
championship.
Yeah, he should be. Him and Sweet Science, actually, man. So those are two good fighters that I'm looking forward to see what they do next.
I agree.
Hook off the jab. You need to get that head.
Oh my gosh. Son of Rambo caught him, and it is good night, Irene. It looks like we have a new WBC champion.
Wow.
It only takes one punch. He was flat-footed. He was on the outside and got caught.
Well, I mean, he did it for his father.
Oh, what a...
He definitely What a hell of a win. I'm speechless.
Same.
I don't even know what the hell just happened. Like,
Same.
oh man, shout out to the son of Rambo for stopping Dylan in the 11th round. Wow.
Yes, that was a great fight, gentlemen. Shout out to both fighters. All right, y'all know what time it is.
Hey, D, the champ time. Y'all feel me? I know y'all looking for commentary so much, but I gotta prepare for my fight. I gotta go warm up in the back, you know what I mean? So get ready for my fight. So I'll catch you guys later. You feel me?
Know who it is. Everybody's favorite fighter. Pound number one. WC lightweight king.
All right, here we are for the main event for the vacant IBF championship. Alrighty. Fight Night server. On the two fighters, this is going to be a barn burner heavyweight championship fight. I mean, not heavyweight, middleweight. Between Tommy Hearns and Sugar Ray Leonard, a.k.a. AD the Champ, and Malone Brown. Malone Brown. Seen the circles go by, but I look like the server is. Just bear with us here. They have to back out and reset. All right, go y'all.
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, for a much-anticipated main event. 12-round middleweight action between Tommy the Hitman Hearns and Sugar Ray Leonard. Tommy Hearns is so attentive when it comes to this moment here. This is where everything he's done, all the hard work he's put in, comes down to one singular moment of concentration. Leonard's poise is one of those things that cannot be denied. This is a very confident fighter.
All right, I'm excited. It was a good co-main. We've seen titles change in the co-main from Gamer Bro over to Son of Rambo. Now he's the new WBC champion. Now let's see who will claim the IBF championship as we got AD the champ and Mr. Malone Brown.
Okay, guys. We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
The opening bell of this scheduled 12-rounder here. A much-anticipated fight. Round one underway.
All right, they get right to it. No feel you out.
Offense in gear tonight against this guy with this very unorthodox style.
Not, you know how he's going to do it, Joe?
Okay, it looks like AD is being AD. He's sticking to his game plan. He's being on the outside. I like how he capitalized on the counter and the inside with the jab right there.
You go after him, and he makes everything hectic. You know,
Mr. Malone Brown is trying to go to the body early.
You know, and you don't want to do that.
He's leading that jab, but he's using that jab to get to the body, and that's good.
So you want
that's
to
awesome to
lay
see.
back a little bit, you know. And then when he comes to you, now when he's coming to you, he doesn't have the advantage of being ugly. You know, of being
Each fighter is trying to
now
see
he's
who has the best jab
now
at
you
the
can
moment.
find him, and you can do damage.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? Showing you some defense.
Ooh,
there
nice
with
hook up top. It was blocked,
nice
but
two
it
punch
seemed like
combo
it
by
got
Tommy
through the
Hearn.
way it sounded.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
Very
Tried to
technical
land that
first
upstairs
round.
and was off the mark.
It's hard to judge who actually
Tommy Hearns
is
in
ahead
this
of this
frame,
round so
6'2",
far.
with almost that V shape to his upper body. Every time I look at him, I still don't understand. how he
Both fighters
fought
are
welterweight.
sticking to
Well,
their
you know,
game
he
plan,
reminds me of other fighters
using
in
the
past.
jab
One that
to
comes
land the
my
bigger
mind is
shots.
Emil Griffith. Griffith had those huge
And who
shoulders,
has the better
and of course that
footwork?
V
I
that
don't
you're
know,
talking
because
about.
both of them
You're
are
right. You look at him
slipping
you
and
say,
dipping in the
how
ring so far in the first round.
does he get all that into a 147-pound frame?
Not able to land the headshot. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Sugar Ray Leonard.
Nice hook to the body.
A crushing two-punch combo by Tommy Hearn.
Nice hook to the body. AD seems like, found the
Last
home
10
for that right
seconds of
hook
this
downstairs.
first round. Parries that punch intended for the head. Reflecting on a very solid round. Now, he didn't overwhelm his guy with a quantity of punches, but he was so effective with what he did put forth.
Yeah, you're right. You know, a lot of times people think that the muscles that count the most in any sport, and especially in this sport, such a difficult sport, is, the biceps, the physical things that you see, the chest, the back. This guy's got the strong muscle up top, over his shoulders,
Yeah, it's
in
hard
between
to
his
judge
shoulders.
that
It's
round. That
great.
round could have went
And
either
that's why
way.
he's picking the spot so well. That muscle is serving him to win this fight right now.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Good combination.
Ooh, nice combination by AD the champ. Mr. Malone Brown is working the jab. That's all he's doing right now. Well, he's just tried the uppercut, but AD came over the top with a straight. Very technical matchup so far.
Tommy Hearns is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Hearns' blocking ability is doing well for him there.
I like the 1-2 downstairs by Malone Brown. It seems like now he's getting into the rhythm, and his target is the body.
As a fighter. Is there a weakness?
Look, everybody has a kryptonite. You know, I mean, even Superman, you know, has something that you could get to. Not too many with Sugar Ray
It seemed
Leonard,
like
but
AD
if
has
there
the
was
better
one, and
footwork.
I'm
He's
nitpicking
making a
little
miss.
bit, sometimes keeps his hands a little low.
Still bringing that
You know,
right
he
hook
depends
down
on that
to the
sense of
body.
Anticipation. He's got good technique, great
Pretty soon that area of Malone Brown is going to be tender.
If you get lucky enough, or if
Going
you
to
get
be like
good
chopped
enough
liver.
to
You might as
time
well
him,
add some
every
onions
once
and
in a
rice
while
to
with
that shit.
left hand low, you can time him clean. Time him with a right hand.
Nice hook to the body. But Malone Brown is doing what he needs to do. He's taking his time. He's selecting his shots. He's not getting too happy.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot.
He still has to work on his range. AD is taking the 1-2 away from him majority of the time. I believe, you know, Malone Brown would like to capitalize on that 1-2 up top a little bit more. But AD is taking that upstairs away from him. I think at this point, Malone Brown needs to focus on the body, but stay behind the jab. As you can see, that AD is prepared when that jab comes. I would jab and then come down, hook to the body, and then come back up with an uppercut up the middle. That hook is definitely going to lower the guards of AD the champ and make him available for that uppercut.
To be a strong defensive fighter, you got to block those punches away.
Good round.
We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down, blue or red corner, what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Keep circling. Don't stand in front of him.
All right, here we go, third round.
And round number 3 is underway.
Ooh, nice counter from Malone Brown. Yeah, it looks like he's definitely done found his rhythm. AD the champ needs to be careful. Malone Brown is starting to turn up the heat.
Right back to the midsection. There you go.
Oh my goodness.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
Nice hook to the body by AD. But Malone Brown is coming up top with that straight. Jab straight.
Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't
He
get it.
needs to be more crafty with the 1-2 up top. I do, like I said earlier, AD is prepared for that. He's looking out for that.
There was a long time period in this country where he was undoubtedly one of the biggest superstars, not just in sports.
Nice power straight down to the body by Malone Brown.
Yeah, he was. First of all, he had that great smile. He was doing endorsements.
Tommy Hearns is so tall. I mean, Leonard is right there,
you know,
tearing that body up.
What's interesting about that is that he proved himself to the people. At first, they thought he was just this golden boy, this guy, you know, the sugar man. And he had all this great talent. But then,
looks like AD the
after
champ is
first
taking his
Durant
time,
fight,
though.
he
It's still
showed
early in the
everybody that he
fight.
could roll
There's
his
no
sleeves
need to
up,
get reckless or
that
careless.
he could get down and dirty, that he could be just a regular guy, a guy that you could count on, not just a guy that was privileged with great talent.
It looks like Malone Brown do have AD the champ confused, though.
Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Sugar Ray Leonard. Way to block there.
Nice jab. Nice.
You got this one.
I think that's what's really keeping AD off focus a little bit. Keeping his rhythm, I should say, instead of focus. His rhythm off is Malone Brown's jab. Now Malone Brown goes to the body. That was a big moment for him right there because the body was open and he took advantage of it. Now here comes AD the champ. Nice counter uppercut by AD the champ. Oh, Malone Brown comes home with a straight. AD comes back with a jab up top and said, I'm here to fight today.
I don't want you to slug it out with this guy, all right? Keep your ready. Jab, jab, right. Okay? Listen, I'm not going to stand here and watch you take those shots. You understand me?
You're letting this guy get away. Come on. This is it. You gotta make it a fight now. You can't just move around. You gotta...
Start of round number 4.
All right, round 4.
Scorecard, Teddy. 2 rounds to 1. A tough fight to score, but when in doubt, seems like you're going with the guy who's being
29-28. AD is up 1 round.
Activity because sometimes there is a price to be paid. He's winning early.
Malone Brown is here to take that IBF championship home with him tonight. He is not making it easy for AD the champ, but AD the champ, he is hungry. That eye of the tiger. Let's see what he does this round. He clearly lost the last round.
Back upstairs he goes.
Keep moving, keep moving. Jump on him.
Shout out to Tim, shout out to Matt, AD, Andrew. What's up, Fight Night community? Chris J. Ramel 123, Knockout Queen Stacy.
Hands up defensively, protecting the head. He just missed that shot up top. A good counter punch by Tommy Hearns.
Man, that was an explosive counter by AD the champ. All right, AD the champ is taking that body shot away from his opponent right now. Now he's closing the real estate. He was capitalizing on that right hook to the body earlier on in the fight, but it seemed like Malone Brown has capitalized and takes that punch away from AD the champ.
Everybody found so much
Give
out
me a
about
little
Sugar
sip
Ray
of water
Leonard
going
on
on
that
here.
night back in 1981 when he came up with the 14th round TKO of Tommy the Hitman Hearns. Remember Dundee that night? Remember Angelo Dundee in the corner of Sugar Ray Leonard?
Yeah, he said, you're blowing it, kid. And of course, he was right.
Nice 1-2 up top by AD the champ.
Sugar Ray Leonard, in that fight, he had to deal with 2 fights. You know, early on, he was dealing with Tommy
Jab
Hearns,
down to the body by Malone Brown.
He had to box a little bit. And then later on, Hearns got hurt, started moving. And then Leonard had to be the executioner. He had to all of a sudden go after the guy that he thought he was going to be boxing with.
Ooh, man, bait. Pieced him up real quick right there. That's what happened when you stay against the ropes too long. He was supposed to swing up out of that. Lateral movement, Mr. Malone Brown. Lateral movement.
That is exactly what the corner
AD touch him up top again with the 1-2.
By Tommy Hearns. We count down the final moments of this round.
Putting that liquid smoke on him now.
Woo! That is it. That's it. I needed that. Just like that, all right? Doing good. Just keep it up. Nice work. You can't handle your speed. It's too much. Just keep it up.
Nice work, kid. Good job in that round. Keep your hands up, all right?
Both corners is telling their fighters nice work. Who won that last round? It was an epic round.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. You can see he's trying to
nice
score
hook down
on top,
to the body.
off the mark there. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has.
Oh my gosh! AD just put the 1-2 wing dinner at the sauce and coleslaw and fries and dropped Malone's Brown.
1, 2.
That snack pack was too much for him. Too much.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now he needs them right now.
Not able to connect with the uppercut. He got hit, but he sends it right back.
Oh my gosh. What head movement. What a way just to be slippery. Give it up to both fighters. This is one heck of a fight right now.
Pace yourself.
Nice strike after catching one by Sugar Ray Leonard. Oh, and he returns fire.
Nice 1-2 by AD. The champ goes down to the body with that right hook.
Obviously, the pace of this fight is just ridiculous. But how hungry these guys are, how badly each guy wants it.
Joe, this is the kind of fight that it has nothing to do about money. It has everything to do about legacy, how they're going to be remembered.
This is a great fight. Who wants it more? Who has the bigger heart? Who has the most grit, the eye of the tiger? Who is the true warrior? Who will walk home with the IBF championship tonight?
Sugar Ray Leonard's hurt by a superb.
Oh, counter by AD the champ.
Keep moving. Keep moving. You got this one.
Good return fire that time. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Final 10 seconds of this fifth round.
AD don't need to do anything. He won the round. He just needs to relax.
Hearns has got to feel great right now. He just scored a knockdown. Now he's got all this confidence that could carry him through.
Yeah, he has to watch. He doesn't get careless. So he has plenty of confidence. If he walks in a little reckless now, that confidence could go right down the drain.
Relax, relax. You're okay. You're okay. Keep your hands up. You can keep them up, all right? I mean, you know, he caught you with your hands down.
All right, 6th round is going down in your town on your TV station right now, TBC Nation. Thank you guys for tuning in.
And mentally, it's always a challenge when you hit the ground. Comes right back at him with a left
and they pick up right where they left off from. Oh, AD comes up top with an explosive right hook.
Finish with the
Leonard's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. That's a fierce left hand that landed by Sugar Ray Leonard. Good step back.
Oh, nice.
There. There's the combo downstairs.
Malone Brown is trying to keep
Leonard's
that
coming
walking
out to
stick
fight
out
this
there.
round after being
Make sure
knocked
Tommy
out
don't come
in
in
the
with no
previous
wild hook
round.
or
Teddy,
whatever.
Any idea? Do you think he's recouped enough here?
Well, we're going to find out very quickly by looking at his legs. You're going to look downstairs just like
I don't think he got his legs beneath him. He's fighting like a victim right now. Like, you know, he's really not too sure about his arsenal. He needs to gain his confidence back. That knockdown really took the wheels, the sail out of his, the wind out of his sail that last round.
Keep moving. Keep moving. You're doing great.
Work the body, kid. Body shot.
Come on, kid. Focus.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the
Nice
left
way to
hand.
slip the punch by AD the champ.
Back to the body.
It's a very technical fight right here.
A little head hunting with the right. Leonard's showing us a great display of one of the best elements of defense, Teddy, and that is your ability to make your man miss by moving your head.
And now what
AD
his
is
opponent
working the
has to do is
outside.
he
He's
has
really
to
making
understand, hopefully
Malone
he's
Brown
been taught
miss.
this, that yeah, the head moves,
He's
but the
being
body
very
doesn't. The body
crafty.
is
I would say he's
stationary
that can
right
of
in
oil
front of you.
50 right now.
His
Loop
opponent
stop
should
style.
not be going to that head. He should be going downstairs.
So we've come to the halfway point of what has been a very highly competitive bout. And Teddy, if it stays that way
AD went back to the foundation, the fundamentals of boxing, and just started boxing. I would say he's 2 rounds up on the scorecards right now.
Listen, I don't want to see you get to the ropes. As soon as you feel ropes, move out. You need to move your head more, okay? Side to side. Lean to the side. Move. Counter.
Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round of what has been a very even fight.
Yeah, it's a very close fight. I agree with the Fight Night
Oh,
commentators.
he's got something for him himself, and it's a
But
left
AD is
hand.
up on the card. Malone Brown needs to do something.
Now. That's a nice
Because
combination.
AD got Radio Raheem in his corner, and he's definitely turning up the volume round by round.
Double up your punch.
Nice work.
Just like that. Just like that.
But Malone Brown is not making it easy, right? Just AD really has to work
Able to block that away.
for the
It was
W
targeted for his
tonight.
head.
Malone Brown, like I say, this is a very close fight. He's in it. He can turn the tables at any given time. It only takes one punch. He still got his legs beneath him.
Good 1-2
He's
by
trying to
Tommy
work the
Hearns.
fundamentals, but what's beating him is Tommy Hearns' range and the flexibility and the angles that AD is giving him. AD is just elusive.
well, getting rid of that punch.
Nice.
And the old 1-2 by Tommy Hearns. Halfway through the 7th round.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Nice
Frustrating his
uppercut
opponent with
combination
great
to the body by AD the champ. They takes it back to the center of the ring as Malone Brown gets back behind his jab.
Able to cover up that.
Nice 1-2 combination down to the body by AD the champ. AD is hungry. He wants it. He's definitely going for it.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Nice
Sugar Ray
block.
Leonard's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Hearns is throwing
Nice
wide
footwork
punches.
from
If I'm
Malone
standing
Brown.
opposite of that, I jump on it.
Yeah, well, if you're the fighter, that's
Ooh,
where you
AD
have
was
to be
all
kind of
over
like
him,
into a
and he was
cool
like,
attitude,
nope, slip,
where you
dip,
take a picture
let me
and
get
you
up
say,
out of
okay,
there.
remember that, and the next time, bang.
Nice counter.
Move your head.
Leonard's doing well here with that 2-punch combination. And this round comes to an end.
You're fighting on the inside with this guy. I want
This
you
is
to
one
ring.
heck of a main event between AD the champ and Malone Brown.
You gotta land a big punch now. No doubt about it. You are losing this fight. You need to throw and land a big shot. Look at me. Knock this motherfucker out. Nice work. He's hurt.
Well, you heard the words of Malone Brown corner.
Sugar
He
Ray
needs to knock
Leonard's
out.
been in control of this fight here in these middle rounds. He's built a slight lead on your scorecard as we start round number 8. But, Teddy, we often talk about focus. This is where it comes into play.
Yeah, I
Not
told you.
close.
Unofficially,
No, this is
I
what
got
the
it the
old-timers
same.
used to say when they
AD
used to
up by
remind
2
you,
rounds.
They used to say to me sometimes, you know, there's no 3, 4, 5 round title fights. They all long fights. A lot of guys could be a champ if it was only a few fights. You have to keep it up all night.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by
Ooh-wee.
Sugar Ray Leonard.
Sugar Ray Leonard is playing the Muhammad Ali rope-a-dope and touched AD up real good right there. Yes, he did. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unload.
Good block by Tommy Hearns. Good job on the 2-punch combo by Tommy Hearns. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself.
Chris J ringside. He goes, it only takes one right hook. You right.
Keep moving.
Who's going to land it first, Chris?
A headshot blocked. Very accurate 2-punch combo by Tommy Hearns. .90 seconds to go, halfway through
Yeah.
round 8. Dismisses his
This is-
opponent's headshot.
Bishop take night. This is a chess match between the two fighters. Both fighters are
Good
showing big
combination
heart
to the
and
body.
grit.
Jump on it. Nice.
In my book, they both are true warriors. Win, lose, or draw.
Good looking right hand after he got hit. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Nice block by
Nice
Tommy
way to
Hearns.
get away from that. Jalil comes over the top with the straight.
Leonard's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. He's got that certain something that's a well-acquired
Nice hook
skill
combination
in
to the
this
body by
boxing.
AD the champ.
And that is
He comes
superb
up top with
defense,
an
and it's on
explosive
target
straight.
It is. The old
Put the
timers would
dot
say
on top of that
that's
eye.
the hard thing is to learn defense. You know, the easy part, the fun part is letting your hands go. So he's got the hard part down. Guess what? He's enjoying the fun
I
part
agree
right
with you,
now
Chris
because-
J.
Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go.
All right, that's the end of the 8th
You know where
round.
your hands go. You have to. You have to be busy. This guy is beating the shit out of you. You have to throw 3 or 4 punches in a row. You can turn this around, but you gotta let it go.
You don't need that.
He's almost.
Nice work. Good job in that round. Keep your hands, all right? You have to keep your hands up.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested.
Oh, nice hook up top. And the crowd shouts, Tommy, Tommy, Tommy.
2 combo by Sugar Ray Leonard.
Range, side to side.
You're not focusing.
Kick move, kick
I love it how this fight majority of this fight has been fought in the center of the ring tonight. You got to give it up to both
Good
fighters.
defense,
That's
just
one hell of a
covering
skill
up down
set.
low. Leonard's out there just waiting on a counterpunch, isn't he?
Yeah, well, first of all, why is he? Because he knows if he walks in, he's going to get caught. So what he wants to do is, he knows there's basically a guard at that door. He's trying
AD
to get
is
that
being
guard to get out of there.
very
so he can go through
crafty.
that door.
keep moving, keep moving.
He invented, I'm too legit. Can't touch
How
this.
about a return to sender
AD
with the
the
left
champ.
hand?
Keep moving, keep moving. That's what I want to see.
– 90 seconds into the 9th round.
Keep moving, keep moving. There you go.
All right, Malone Brown is just being the victim. He's working the jab. It seems like he doesn't have anything else left in the tank. He's just trying to keep AD the champ off of him. AD the champ finally pushes the foot forward and lands a 3-punch combination on his opponent.
Nice work, nice work. Come on, kid, focus.
Gets rid of that effort.
Got that jab working for him, but again, it's not helping him win this fight.
You're taking
What he
too
needs to
many
do
punches.
is
He needs to
jab,
improve the
sidestep,
accuracy a little bit. That was comical
uppercut.
by Tommy Hearns.
hook, uppercut,
Let's see some more head movement.
jab down to the body,
Final
straight up
chance,
top.
last 10 seconds of round 9.
He needs to mix it up.
Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. And Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Nicely timed 1-2.
AD still got great footwork.
Well blocked by
Just
Tommy
late in the
Hearns.
fight. What excellent stamina management by both fighters.
Hook up the jab.
Blocks that belt line well. Leonard's in a good rhythm defensively here.
Oh,
Teddy,
nice
what is that
counter
credit to his
uppercut.
ability to
by AD the champ. He snuck that one in there, little sneaky son of a gun.
Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Hook down to the body. Jab up top. Malone Brown gets out of there and takes it back to the center of the ring. He know how to work that jab, but again, he has no other tools on his tool belt. Only thing he got is the jab.
He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Sugar Ray Leonard. And we've reached the halfway point of round 10.
Oh no.
Good effective
nice
work
way to
with that
come
straight
up
right
top
hand.
by AD the champ. Oh, goes down to the bottom. Now he got him stunned. AD is that shark in the water. Dun, 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 dun. And he puts Malone Brown on the canvas.
That was great work.
Yeah, and he helped himself or hurt himself by standing there right in the middle.
Scrambled eggs. Scrambled eggs.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And it's over. Look at
Oh!
this. Tommy Hearns, his opponent,
And it looks like we have a new
knockout victory. Boy,
IBF
was that impressive.
champion. And that's AD the champ. Give it up to both fighters. Congratulations.
Tommy Hearns is able to end this
Oh,
fight
what
by
a night of
knockout.
fights. What a
It
main
didn't
event.
feel like that kind of fight, Teddy. I thought we were going the distance here.
Well, it feels like it now, and ask him when he wakes up.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have your
Oh, what a night of fights. I hope you guys enjoyed them as much as I did. It was very entertaining. Happy Labor Day weekend. Everybody came to show out tonight, and it showed off. Oh my God, what an epic show.
Hell yeah, you know how your boy do it. They call me the fireman. I put them hot streaks out, man. Y'all better watch out. I'm the Fight Night Boogeyman.
It looked like
AD the champ.
he just didn't want to get back up. You put that one hitter quitter on him, and it was over.
He didn't want no more. He didn't want that pressure, man. I had to get him up out of there, man. That was too much for him, man.
Congratulations, champ. Well,
Yes, sir, man.
let's see here. We done had a good night of fights. It's Labor Day weekend. We will be back on the 7th for Wednesday night King of the Hill fight as Matthew Bromfield will defend his King of the Hill championship. Until then, thank you guys for tuning in.